The Canucks, Connor McDavid in his career, 16 goals, 40 points, 29 games against the San Jose Sharks. Evan Bouchard's plus 13 in 11 games against San Jose. Two local ties for Sobeys and Safeway, liquor, wine, spirits, beer, and so much more. Welcome back tonight for Klim Kostin. Of course, he was traded to Detroit with Kailer Yamamoto in the offseason. Detroit bought out Yamamoto. Well, then they flipped Kostin during the season. He wasn't playing much to San Jose. He's been pretty good for the Sharks. 5 goals, 10 points, 17 games, albeit with a minus 10. The Sharks team, by the way, they have a minus 139 goals differential. Stay tuned following the game for the Alberta Blue Cross Insurance goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. To the Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard presented by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Huge game for Detroit. They need to win. They're trailing 4-3 to the Montreal Canadiens in the third period. There's about 8 minutes left in that game. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay is being doubled up by Buffalo 4-2. Dylan Cousins has a pair of goals in that game again. Kucherov, 1 assist. He's up to 99. Nashville Predators play their last game of the season. And we will tell you they are currently trailing the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are trying to stay alive. 4-2, 6.5 minutes left in the third period. If Pittsburgh holds on, in theory, the LA Kings and the Vegas Golden Knights could pass Nashville in the overall standings. And they've got an easier schedule left. Vegas, LA has Minnesota tonight. And then they've also got the Chicago Blackhawks. And Vegas has Anaheim and Chicago left on their schedule. Washington, if they win, they're in the driver's seat for a playoff spot. There's 3:38 left in the third period. They're up 1-0 over Boston. Wow. New York Islanders 4-1 lead over the New Jersey Devils. If the Islanders keep winning, they claim the third spot in their respective division. Rangers lead Ottawa, who mailed it in down the stretch, 2-0 for New York. Later tonight, as I mentioned, Minnesota and LA, and the Oilers, of course, hosting the San Jose Sharks. 6.5 minutes to face off. This is Rogers Game Night, Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
You're listening to Rogers Game Night on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 630 CHAN, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
And we welcome back our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, I know we're watching the Eastern games that are being played earlier tonight. There's a lot going on there, but from an Oilers perspective, you go to Lamel to the Lion in terms of the storylines. And the Lion is back for the Edmonton Oilers, and his name is Connor McDavid.
That's a huge storyline for any Oiler fan. They like to see him back out on the ice, even though they keep saying it's day-to-day and it's just a tweak and he's all good. They're still holding their breath in all of Alberta, so it'll be good to see him out there, and I expect him to be flying. He hates sitting out. All pro athletes do, but the best in the world does not want to be in a press box. I'm sure the first period of this game, the San Jose Sharks are going to have their fill of Connor McDavid.
Yep, Devin Cooley, we don't know a lot about him. We didn't know a lot about Magnus Krona. And the Oilers put up 4 on them in the first. They scored on the first shift of that game. What are your thoughts on Edmonton's deployment? Henrique will play with McDavid and Hyman. They'll have McDavid and Hyman together and Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl together.
Well, I think the fact that Evander Kane's not in the lineup changes things up of what they may have wanted to do, as Evander's played very well of late. In all honesty, we've seen how many line combinations over the last 2 months. The Oilers are just getting a feel of where guys can play in any situation or at any time come playoffs. But I can tell you right now, the most excited player in this arena tonight is Adam Henrique. He's got the best player in the world as his centerman. And, oh, yeah, that's right. He's looking for his 100th assist of the season. Thus, he'll be looking to pass. So now you're Adam Henrique, who has the best player in the world, looking to get you the puck. It'll be a fun night for Adam and his line mates.
All right. So, Rob, I recall earlier this year in San Jose, you said there was no way. The Detroit Red Wings, by the way, have just tied it against Montreal. Lucas Raymond has tied the game 4-4 in the final minute. They were down 4-2. You guaranteed the Oilers would win that game back on November the 9th in San Jose. The Oilers lost 3-2. And I'd like to get your thoughts on what you think is going to happen tonight.
Well, this young goaltender is going to have to stand absolutely on his head for the San Jose Sharks to have any chance in this hockey game, and he knows it. This is a tough night for San Jose. They're playing against one of the best teams in the world. They're in the league, playing good hockey on home ice, and they just got their star player back. It's going to be a tough sledding for San Jose. There will be belief in their dressing room if they can stay tight. The longer that the San Jose Sharks stay involved in this game, the more belief they will have. But it's a tall order. Their goaltenders are probably going to have 45 saves if they want any chance in this game.
All right, that's the forward key to the game tonight for San Jose, is they need Devin Cooley to stand on his head. And the forward keys to the game are brought to you by Ford, the official partner of your Edmonton Oilers. Built Ford proud. Ready to go with the call, Cam Moon, when we come back on 48ers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian, Ultra, XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
It takes some courage to get out there and travel. You never know if your bags might mysteriously vanish. Or if that guacamole is going to come back to haunt you. Or if the plane just never takes off in the first place. But through it all, you have a partner in Alberta Blue Cross. Our travel insurance lets you take the security of home with you, wherever you go. Whatever life brings, be ready for it. Find travel insurance today at ab.bluecross.ca.
International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 955, is one of Alberta's largest and most diverse union locals in the province. Members work in everything from construction and maintenance to pipelines, renewables, healthcare, education, municipalities, and more. They are a big part of Alberta's past and will be a big part of Alberta's future. Apprenticeship, jobs, pension. That's IUOE Local 955. Visit joinustoday.ca to learn more, and let's go Oilers.
From your home to the ice rink, ATCO Energy is there. As the official energy provider of Rogers Place, we're also proud partners of the Edmonton Oilers. ATCO Energy, powering your place. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822.
Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. With the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers take on the San Jose Sharks. Good evening. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer, Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We are the Oilers Radio Network. Go to our starting lineup. It's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Leon Draisaitl with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Warren Fogle on defense. Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci. Stuart Skinner starts in goal. For the Sharks, Luke Cunnin with Clem Costin and Colin Graff up front. On defense, Mario Ferraro and Kyle Burrows in goal. It's Devin Cooley. The referees are Corey Sivret and Chris Schlenker. Tommy Hughes and Devin Berg are on the lines as we get set to go here at Rogers Place. You drop the puck and we're underway. Nurse back into his own end across to CC. Get it up the right side off of Draisaitl. Puck comes loose in the neutral zone. Ferraro had it for a moment. Left it to Costin. It gets rimmed around. Skinner had fallen as he was trying to stop the puck in behind the net, and it goes to the right wing corner. Cunnin up against the right wing boards. Now to Costin. Costin back to the blue line to Ferraro. His shot, and that one just goes wide of the net. Kept in by Burrows on the right wing point. It'll go to Nurse. We'll take it back in behind the Oiler net. So we're just underway here at Rogers Place. Oilers and Sharks. Last home game of the regular season for the Oilers. Still got a couple on the road to go. Up to McDavid. He'll bring it in down the left wing. He'll go to the net. Pass across. Scores! McDavid put it in front of the net. That went off of someone.
I don't think that got a piece of Hyman.
No, I think it's McDavid's goal. Well, 1-0 Edmonton.
And we should tell you that Nikita Kucherov had 1 assist tonight. He's at 99. McDavid's at 99. But McDavid on his horse.
He made the pass, but it went right off of Vlasic. He tried to get the assist. Turned into a goal. Gets his 32nd of the year. Oilers are up 1-0. Welcome back to the lineup, Connor McDavid. Pass through the middle to McDavid. That misses him. It'll be icing against Edmonton. McDavid came flying down that left wing. He was trying to play that, pass that across in front through the crease, but it went off of Vlasic and in.
Well, Devin Cooley.
Oh, it's just his 5th NHL game ever.
I don't think he's quite seen anybody at that supersonic gin and tonic.
No.
Warp speed entering the zone with the puck.
Well, he did have 49 saves and a 3-1 win in Seattle on Thursday, so he had a heck of a night. But that, just flying into the zone was McDavid. Puck goes in behind the net. Eklund to the left wing for the Sharks. Behind the net for Granlund. Back to the blue line it goes. On the right point, Thompson will shoot it. That one blockered away by Skinner. From the left side, Vlasic with a shot. Steered aside by Skinner. And out to center ice is Henrique. And he'll dump it in behind the Sharks net. 1-0 Oilers lead on a goal by Connor McDavid. He's in the left wing corner. He's tied up. But it's in his skates. Goes back to the point. Kulak to Desharnais. Back to Kulak to the middle. Oh, shoot it. And the save made by Cooley. He's going to hold on. McDavid's 32nd of the year. Edmonton up 1-0 here against San Jose. That goal coming in the first minute of play here at Rogers Place. Face off to the left of Cooley. 2-1-1 in his previous 4. And it goes in behind the net. Addison up the right wing for the Sharks. To Gushchin now on the left side. Thrun will dump the puck to the left wing corner. McLeod to Holloway. Thrun comes in from the blue line, knocks down Holloway. Puck gets into the corner. Trying to protect it was Desharnais. It gets chopped in front of the net. Goes across to Desharnais. He's got it on the right side in the Oilers zone. Up the right wing, able to get it out. Thrun will shoot it back in. Desharnais got a turn on it, but that is going to be an icing call against the San Jose Sharks.
Well, Henry Thrun is one of their bright spots, and there haven't been a lot for a team that's now minus 140 a goal differential. So they've had some challenges.
Yes.
Oilers get their 4th line on the ice here. Sam Carrick with Connor Brown, who's played better of late.
Carrick wins the draw. CC over to Nurse on the left wing point towards the net off the stick of Janmark. And it goes to the right side. CC will come in from the right wing point. Goes to the M boards. Brown got it loose. On the left to Janmark. Now to Nurse in the middle on the blue line. Trying to find a shooting lane. He can't. To Janmark left corner. Centering pass off the stick of Carrick. And the puck is played out by Bordelot. The right wing. Brown gets forced back at the blue line by Carpenter, but it goes across to CC on the right side. Gets over center, he'll dump it in. 1-0 Oilers here in the first. McDavid's 32nd of the year. As it comes up the right wing, Smith's able to get it up. And then Smith will dump it into the Oiler end. Skinner out of his net. He slowed it up. It gets into the corner. Comes up the right wing boards near the top of the circle. Smith had pinched down. Now Fogle has to wheel in behind the goal. Stop back there. The Nurse on the right wing. Up the right side to CC. Now to the middle to Nugent Hopkins. And over the line. Left wing to Fogle. His shot saved by Cooley. And the puck goes to the right corner. And it's Fogle into the slot. Finds Ekholm. Now to Draisaitl. Got bumped off of it. Burrows got it to the middle. Puck cleared out by Smith. On the right wing. Fogle right back in. To Bouchard, right wing corner to Draisaitl to Ekholm. His shot off the arm of Cooley. And it goes to the left wing corner. What a great opportunity for Matthias Ekholm. Center ice, Burrows will dump it down. It's going to be icing against the Sharks. We've played 3 minutes and 57 seconds of the first period. Oilers are up 1-0 and have had a couple of great chances.
There, you can say that again. Some good looks. Solid save. Ekholm activating. He's had a terrific season. Draisaitl found him, and excellent blocker save there from Devin Cooley.
Face off to the right of Cooley. And we'll go back to the left point. The shot by Kulak to the middle. Scores! Kulak's shot got blocked. It went right to Henrique. And it's 2-0 Edmonton.
Well, that is Adam Henrique's sixth goal as a member of the Edmonton Oilers, and 5 of them have come within 4 feet of the front of the goal. And that time, Henrique wins a clean face-off win back, and Kulak just directs it to the goal. And the loose change is found by Henrique, and it's 2-0 Edmonton.
Henrique in the right spot. Get his 24th of the season. 4:01 time of the goal. And it's 2-0 for the Oilers. Puck dumped into the Edmonton zone. McDavid in front of his net. Now over to Desharnais. Now on the left wing. We'll give the puck on the left side to Henrique after he got it from McDavid or from Kulak. And the puck goes all the way to the blue line to center ice. Costin will dump it in. Kulak will poke it behind the net. Costin back there. Centering pass off the stick of Skinner. Bounces to the middle. Picked up at center ice by McDavid. Now to Hyman in over the line. Drops it to McDavid. Waiting. Now to Henrique. Through the middle to McDavid. Trying to go back through the middle. And it's picked off. And out to center ice is Zetterlund. He'll just get it to the Edmonton blue line. Nurse. Out of the middle of the ice, it gets to McLeod. He'll come in on the right wing. McLeod cross ice to Holloway. 2-0 Oilers here in the first period. 5 minutes gone. Kulak with the assist on that Henrique goal. Nurse with the assist on the McDavid goal. Puck in behind the net. Goes to the left wing. Perry back to the blue line. Nurse over to Ceci. Has it right point to Nurse in the middle. He'll shoot it wide of the goal. Comes off the end boards. And Zetterlund up the right wing will get it out. Pass for Eklund. It was too far. Goes deep into the Oiler end. Nurse on the left side to Holloway. Back to Nurse. Now over to Ceci. Shots are 5-0 Oilers. They're up 2-0. Sturm able to dump it in. He'll go into the Oilers zone. Janmark to the end boards. Rims on the left to Carrick. He gets run into by Burrows. The puck goes into the corner, and they've got it tied up. Now worked free. Sturm through the middle. Off a stick. Skips just over the stick of Bordelot. Goes down the ice. Cooley's got to play it. He'll give it to Ferraro. Right wing corner to Burrows. Up the right side. Gushchin got it up the right wing to Sturm. Now cross ice to Bordelot. He'll dump it in. Skinner will stop it in behind the net. Got it up the left wing. Matthias Ekholm can't quite get it out. Stadnicka kept it in back to the point, and the shot by Addison. That one goes wide. It's in behind the goal now on the left to Smith. His shot and the save made by Skinner. A rising shot that caught him in the right shoulder. He'll hold on to it. We've played 6:22 of the first, 2-0. Oilers lead the Sharks. They'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 50 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
.22 gone. Tonight's Oilers playoffs 50-50 in support of the Kids with Cancer Society, Ben Stelter Foundation, and Alberta Cancer Foundation, leading organizations in the fight against cancer by advancing research, treatment, and care, all in hopes of finding a cure for this devastating disease. The total jackpot right now over $183,000 and climbing. Face-off in the Edmonton zone. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Bouchard will get it up in the air and out. Glove down. Nugent-Hopkins left side to Fogle in over the line. He goes all the way across to the right corner. Draisaitl after it. He gets tied up. Addison will rim it. In from the point was Ekholm. Gets to the left corner. Sent to the blue line. Just out. Put back in by Bouchard, but up the left side. Stadnicka only got it to the Edmonton blue line. So Draisaitl in on the right wing. Right wing corner to Nugent-Hopkins. Over to Fogle on the left. Back to the point. Matthias Ekholm, left wing. We'll get it off the inboards. It goes in behind the net to the side of the net where Cooley will cover it up. We'll get the whistle. 7 minutes gone here in the first. 2-0 Oilers lead.
Well, huge night tonight in the National Hockey League in the Eastern Conference. Pittsburgh, 4-2 win over Nashville. Nashville, their season's done. They could actually now get caught by both LA and by Vegas. One of those two teams is going to get the 3-hole in the Pacific, but they get both past Nashville if they win out, and they could win out. They've got fairly easy schedules. Minnesota tonight for LA, then they finish up against Chicago. Vegas has Anaheim and Chicago. If they win those respective games, Nashville will drop to the 8th seed and have to play Dallas. And one of LA or Vegas would end up playing Vancouver.
Crazy times. It's a lot of fun to watch as Henrique comes in on the right wing. Oilers up 2-0 here in the first period. Puck goes to the right wing corner as Hyman pinned up against the boards. Dug out by McDavid. Over to Kulak on the left side. Now to Hyman, went off his stick. Ferraro will try to clear it. It hits Kulak near the left wing point. They got it up against the boards to McDavid on the left side with Burrows on him. Does come loose and right back to McDavid to the point for Kulak. Kulak on the left wing side. Got it off the corner boards. Burrows on the right wing to Graf. He can't get it out of the zone. It comes back to Burrows. Now to Costin. Costin gets forced back into the corner. Up to Graf, just to the blue line and out, but the Oilers regain control as Ceci comes in on the right wing. Behind the net to McDavid, goes over to the left, up to the top of the circle, to the blue line. Nurse, he'll shoot it, and that just goes wide. Along the right wing board, CC to the blue line. Rolls it low, it goes in behind the net. Now to McLeod on the right wing. McLeod to the point for CC. He'll take a snapshot, and that's wide. Perry rims it back to the left wing point. Nurse left side, couldn't get a shot through. Puck gets to the middle, and Burrows will get it up the left wing, and it is cleared out by Granlund. Granlund with an 11-game point streak coming into this one for San Jose. Right wing to CC, he'll lift it in. 2-0 Edmonton, 8:45 gone here in the first. Perry on the right wing to the slot. McLeod off the crossbar and just rolled wide off the stick of Holloway. Perry in behind the net with it. Perry will bring it in front of the goal, put it through the crease. It goes to the left wing, and Granlund will get it out. Up to center ice to Eklund. He'll dump it in. It's in behind the Edmonton net. CC up the right wing for Connor Brown. Brown skates through center, comes into the Shark zone, goes to the right wing corner, now in behind the net. Over to the left, up to the blue line, to Bouchard, right wing for Ekholm. His shot, and it's saved by Cooley. Carrick was in front of the net. Sturm will get it up the left wing for the Sharks. We'll give it to Bordelot. Into the Oiler end, goes to the right wing. Behind the net to Sturm, poked off his stick by Carrick. Carrick on the right wing for Brown. Off the right wing boards, does get it out. Thrun lost it to Carrick, and he'll shoot it into the Sharks' end. Thrun will go in behind the net. 2-0 Oilers halfway through this first period. Up to Bordelot. Flip it in. It's Kulak for Darnay on the right wing, and up the right wing boards to Draisaitl. He'll bring it out for Edmonton. Now to Nugent Hopkins into the Sharks' end. Will drop the puck to Kulak. Into the right wing corner. Draisaitl up against the boards. It does come loose. Smith will come to center ice for the Sharks. Gets to center, he dumps it in. So it goes in deep in the Oilers zone. Comes in front of the net. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl off the skate. Kept in. Burrows from the right point. And his shot gets blocked. Left side. Ferraro over to Burrows. Burrows then loses it. Draisaitl got it out to Fogle. A 2-on-1 with Nugent Hopkins over the line. The shot scores! Warren Fogle goes 5-hole, and it's 3-0 Oilers.
Oh, great play and defensive support from the Edmonton Oilers. Leon Draisaitl. He knocked his man off the puck, and then had the presence of mind to poke and create a 2-on-1 the other way, and Fogle made the right decision. Leon outmuscles Kyle Burrows for the puck, fence it up. Fogle splits his seam and elects to shoot it, and it's 3-0 Oilers. 18th of the year for Warren Fogle. That's a career high.
10:40 time of the goal. Great shot by the ice by Dylan Holloway. Cece's got it in behind the net. 3-0 Oilers lead. 8:15 to go here in the first period. McLeod will get it up the left wing for Perry. Now on the left side. Shot towards the net by Holloway. It goes in behind the goal. Thrun on the inboards. Runs into the traffic that is Ryan McLeod, who steals it. Back to the point. Ekholm across to Bouchard. He'll give it back to Matthias Ekholm. On the left wing to McLeod. To the point. Bouchard to McLeod. To Ekholm. Wanted the one-timer, but getting his stick in there was Zetterlund. Puck goes over to the right wing. Bouchard from the point to Perry. Tried to pass to the middle. It got blocked. Ferraro. Over for Eklund. Up the right wing. Eklund to get it out. Right side to Zetterlund, over center, dumps it in. It's on net, gloved by Skinner. Puts it down to Matthias Ekholm in behind the Edmonton goal. Pass up the left wing, and that goes off the stick of Carrick into the Oiler bench. We'll take a break. 7:16 to go here in the first period. 3-0 Oilers lead the Sharks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
When you play the largest 50-50 in sports, everybody wins. Your support makes all of oil country a better place. A place of kindness, caring, and compassion. Uplifting those in need, changing lives forever. The largest 50-50 pot in professional sports is currently growing by the second. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help change lives today. Maybe even your own.
AGLC license number 645766.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Chemco is building industry across Canada, and now they're on the lookout for civil and electrical project managers, estimators, and superintendents to join their dedicated team. Why Chemco? Because Chemco cares. They put people first, offering top-tier compensation packages and an unwavering commitment to safety. At Chemco, safety isn't just a priority. It's everybody's business. Ready to be part of a team that truly values you? Visit chemco.com/careers today.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers up 3-0, 7:16 to go in the first. It's Connor McDavid, Adam Henrique, and Warren Fogle, the goal scorers so far. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place.
Yeah, it's been a tough start for Devin Cooley and the San Jose Sharks. It's never a good thing when you're 12 minutes into the game and the opposition has more goals than you have shots.
Yeah. Face-off outside the Edmonton blue line. It'll go back into the Shark zone.
And the Oilers haven't had a power play.
No. Up to Smith. He's able to poke it in. Kulak off the boards. It hits Smith. It gets to the right corner. Now in behind the net. Stednicka will take it to the left wing. To the top of the circle. Towards the goal. Looking for a redirect. It goes cross corner. Thompson got it in behind the net. Wrapped around by Carpenter. Save made by Skinner. Kulak on the end boards. Come out from behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing for Brown. Into the Shark zone. Brown goes all the way across. Finds Carrick on the left to the blue line. For Kulak. Now to Desharnais. On the right wing point to Janmark. Comes back to the blue line. Will go across it. Now down the left side. Trying to get away. And he does. Gets the puck loose. And a little pass by Carrick. Hit a stick of Costin. It comes out. So Desharnais at center ice. Just missed Draisaitl with it. Costin will bring it out. Only to center, and that's it. It's Nugent-Hopkins. On the right wing at his own blue line to Ceci. Now across to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll come in on the left side. He'll shoot it, and the save by Cooley. Gets his own rebound. Has it on the left wing. Now to Fogle. His shot, and that launches off the stick of Burrows, and it goes out of play. 5:56 to go in the first. 3-0 Oilers lead.
Well, the numbers aren't pretty for San Jose. 31st in goals for, 32nd in goals against, minus 142 goal differential.
All right, we're going to take a break. 3-0 Oilers here in the first from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit HeavyMetalEquipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid
shoots. Top shelf. He scores!
Hey, Edmonton. Rogers wants you to stay connected to your Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid! Fantastic!
Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network with Rogers 5G mobile plans. To learn more, visit rogers.com/5G. That's rogers.com/5G.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-0. Oilers lead, 5:56 to go here in the opening period. Face off in the Shark zone to the right of Devin Cooley. Puck gets over to the left wing, up the left wing, getting it out to center ice is Eklund. And that's it. It's Nugent Hopkins. Wheeling through the neutral zone over to Nurse. He'll dump it in. Snapped it around to the right side. Warren Fogle up against the end boards. Got it out to Nugent Hopkins. Put it across the slot. Nurse comes in from the point to keep it in. Burrows in the end boards. Tied up by Fogle. Loose puck in the side of the net. Cooley will cover it up before Nugent Hopkins was able to wrap it in front of the goal. And we get the whistle with 5:27 to go here in the first period. Oilers up 3-0 on the Sharks.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 698 career points. Needs 2 more, obviously, for 700. Connor McDavid's got a goal tonight. Needs 1 more assist for 100 to become the 4th player in NHL history to do so. Wayne, 11 times. Mario once, Bobby once.
And the last one was 90-91. So it's been a while. Puck cleared out to center. Brought in on the right wing. Cunningham will dump it in behind the net. Costin will take it over to the left side. Up to the top of the circle for the Sharks. Clean Costin from the angle. The shot and a pad save made by Skinner. Bouchard to Ekholm. Up the right wing. Got it out to center ice. McDavid pokes it down the right side. Hyman will get to it. There's a penalty coming up.
Hyman.
And Hyman got the stick up as he was battling to get the puck, and it caught Henry Thrun up high.
Well, we got officials that are managing this game already. 3-0 game for Edmonton, and they're looking for anything to help San Jose out a bit.
Edmonton, number 18, has a 2-minute minor penalty for high stick.
Because the Oilers have had puck possession 80% of this game, and there's been some 50-50 plays along the wall.
Well, he got him.
He got him a little bit.
Yep.
Well, penalty killing for Edmonton. Oilers have moved up to 13th in the league at 79.7%. Power play's not bad. 20%.
Yeah.
Which is 20th in the league for San Jose.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Off the draw, puck to the point. Addison. Get it to the right side. The shot off the right wing by Eklund misses, and it goes around the boards and down the ice.
Oilers starting Ekholm and Desharnais here. A lot of times for the first 40 games of the year it was Nurse and Ceci.
Addison up the left wing. Bump it back to Granlund. He'll get the center, left side to Eklund. He'll dump it in. Comes around on the left. Bordelot about top of the circle for the Sharks. Into the corner. For Eklund to Bordelot. Back to the point to Addison. Give it to Eklund. Into the corner to Granlund. Lost control for a moment, and this one gets chopped over the glass and out of play. Now the question is, was it straight out or not?
Linesman saying it was off a stick.
Yeah, I figured it was too. Although Shark players, of course, are lobbying otherwise. I'm going to talk about it a little here. 4:09 to go in the first. 3-0 Oilers lead. McDavid, Henrique, and Fogle the goal scorers, and it is off a stick. Faceoff remains in the Oilers zone.
And this game has a feel. If Edmonton does get a power play, I'm not liking San Jose's chances. The Oilers are killing 86.2% at home on the PK. That's 4th in the NHL. Edmonton special teams at home have been terrific. They got the number 1 power play, number 4 PK, and that's part of the reason why they got a stellar home record.
27-9-4 coming into this one here at home. Face off to the right of Skinner. Puck to the corner. Ceci will get it to the line and went right off the skate of Addison, and it did come out, played back in. That's offside.
Henrique taking a lot of draws here.
Yeah. All right, they'll move that face-off outside the Oiler blue line. Minute 4 left to go, and that high sticking penalty to Zach Hyman. Addison with the puck at center ice. Get over center, he'll hammer it in. It's going to rim on the left. It's off a stick, and on the left side, Zetterlund shot, and a save made by Skinner, and that goes out of play. There's Fabian Zetterlund trying to go high on the stick side of Skinner.
Came over in that Timo Meier trade. So they've traded Burns, Meier, Carlson, and Hurdle. 4 pretty good players.
Yeah. All right, face off to the right is Skinner. Nugent Hopkins taking the draw against Bordelot. As it gets into the corner. Ceci up against the boards. Nice play to slide it up the right wing to Carrick. He'll go through the middle, find Nurse. Now it's center to Carrick. Comes in on the right wing. Gets into the Sharks' right wing corner. Pass to the middle. Nobody there for Edmonton. It will come out of the zone. Desharnais inside his own blue line to Ceci. Oilers have now changed the forwards. Ceci up the right wing to McLeod. Comes into the Sharks' end. Goes to the right wing corner. A centering pass. And that gets picked off by Clean Costin. Boston will loop back into his own end. Boston now starting up through the middle. Center ice, he'll softly dump it in. 8 seconds left to go in the power play for San Jose. 3-0 Oilers lead. 3 minutes to go here in this first period. Desharnais wins a battle on the inboards. Gets it up the right wing to Fogle. Penalty is over. Fogle will bring it in. He'll shoot it. Rising shot goes off the glass. McLeod will keep it in. Around to Hyman on the right side. He's about top of the circle. Gets it low. McLeod into the corner now up the right wing. Near the right wing point. Draisaitl to Bouchard. Now to McLeod. Around the boards to Draisaitl. He's on the right wing. Comes up near the blue line. Now he'll swing it across to McDavid. He goes to the right side. To Draisaitl in the high slot, takes it down the left wing, his centering pass, and that one broken up. Thrown up the boards, didn't get it out. McDavid kept it in to the point. Bouchard to Draisaitl, put it off the outside of the net. McDavid on the left wing point. Over to Bouchard on the right, back to McDavid. Across to Draisaitl on the right wing. He's about top of the circle. He'll bring it up near the blue line. Into the right wing corner to McDavid. Comes out of the corner. Across. Bouchard with a shot, and he just blasted it wide of the net. Ekholm on the point to Bouchard as he comes down the right wing. Cross to Draisaitl out of the left wing corner. They'll go up to the top of the circle. Cycle it to Bouchard. Now to McDavid. To the blue line. It goes between Bouchard and Draisaitl. It comes out. Bouchard up the right wing. For Matthias Ekholm into the Sharks' end. Goes in behind the net. Burrows. Get it to the point. Kept in by Bouchard. Minute 25 to go here in the first. 3-0 Edmonton leading. Plenty of zone time in that Sharks' end as Ferraro will scoop it out. Burrows at center ice. Now on the left. Gushchin just able to play it in. It'll be Ceci go in behind the net on the right to Bouchard. Now through the middle for Holloway. Pass on the left wing. Puck brought in by Perry. For Henrique around the boards to Corey Perry. We're in the last minute of the first. To Ceci on the right wing point. And behind the net to Holloway. Go out of the left wing corner in front of the goal off the netminder. Cooley, and it goes up near the blue line. Henrique down the right wing boards in the Sharks' end. He'll come in. He'll shoot it off. A skate. It goes into the slot. Sturm will bank it out to the neutral zone. Ceci on the right wing to Henrique. He'll bring it in to Perry to Henrique, right wing corner. Behind the net to Perry. 30 seconds to go in the period. To the blue line on the left point. Nurse on the right to Henrique in front of the net. Score! Holloway with a redirection through the 5-hole, and it Edmonton.
Well, back-to-back total dominating shifts from the Edmonton Oilers. And a quick couple one-touch passes as Nurse to Henrique in front. And Holloway's got his second goal since his recall and his fifth goal of the season.
1935, time of that goal. The Oilers have dominated the last 2-3 minutes, stayed entirely in that Shark zone, and on the right wing, Darnay will dump it in. Janmark on the left wing. The left wing point to Kulak. Now over to Darnay. To Janmark, back to Darnay. Goes into the right corner. Brown will get it loose and go in behind the net. To Kulak, will blast a shot. It's blocked. Darnay right point. Dump it low. It goes in behind the Sharks net. The first period will come to a close. Holloway from Henrique and Nurse at 19:35. And the Oilers have a 4-0 lead after the opening 20. And, yeah, it's a
tough period for a rookie goalie.
It is. Having to deal with the last 2-3 minutes of the period. It looks like a power play.
Yeah, Edmonton just... San Jose is playing with 4 or 5 guys out of the lineup, and we got some guys downstairs.
Yeah, it's Brendan Escott standing by with Adam Henrique.
Yeah, first a goal, and then just a beautiful tic-tac play to set up that last one. It seemed like an offensive ambush in that first period, Adam. Was that kind of part of the plan, getting the captain back tonight and really keeping the foot on the gas pedal?
Yeah, I think we just game plan coming out, play with pace. You can push teams back on their heels, and that's when you create things. So, you saw that first shift with Dable's goal, push him back, get some space. He makes great play. And then just get that goal in the offensive zone. Circle around, making plays. Deere doing a good job getting in the play in the offensive zone, and that's tough to defend.
Is it easy to maintain the messaging when you go into a room having dominated something like that, and just knowing sort of what the situation is on the other side where they're at the end of their rope this year?
Yeah, you got to expect to push back every time. So, we got to come out with the same effort, same intensity, keep building towards the end of the season for us.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Still searching for the answer to the trivia question, guys. Who scored the goal that factored into Connor McDavid's 100th assist this season?
We are still waiting for that. That was Brendan Escott downstairs with Adam Henrique. And,
Bouchard had the best chance late in the period off that ozone cycle. Look, it was a dominating period against a team that's had a horrendous year, and they just want to get this over with. And the Oilers were struggling a bit to score their last couple games. Yeah, I know it's 4-0. It was 4-0 the last time Edmonton played San Jose after one with a rookie goalie in there, Magnus Krona. Oilers got to keep pushing here. You know what? It's business.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't take your foot off the gas. So 4-0 Oilers lead. We're through 20 minutes. Reed Wilkins, Rob Brown, they've got the intermission for you. When we come back from Rogers Place, it's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
NHL action is heating up with an ultra-cool game day experience at the Canadian Ice House. Pre-game with us for great food and drink with an amazing wall of sight and sound. Hands down the most TVs to catch all the hits, the goals, and the game day glory. Enjoy $1 off tankards of Coors Light and Molson Canadian every Oilers game day, where NHL hockey lives at the Canadian Ice House.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming a 630 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment.
Sign up now at 630.
as we thought might be the case. Rob Brown, Oilers all over the Sharks. It's 4-0 after the first period.
Well, this is a mismatch on paper, and one of the biggest mismatches you'll see. I mean, the San Jose Sharks were not a good team this season, and there's the fact that they've got 19 wins on the season shows that. And then tonight they have a number of guys that have been called up from the American Hockey League. They have multiple players playing in this game tonight with 50 or 40 or less games. A couple guys with single digits. They have a goaltender in who's playing. I think this is his 5th ever start. So it was going to be a mismatch, and the Oilers are coming off back-to-back losses. The Oilers just got their best player back, who's missed 3 games. They were going to come out tonight, and there was going to be a push from the Oilers. And the San Jose Sharks, they had a couple good shifts, but they don't have the goal-scoring ability to be one and done. It takes a lot of work for them to score a goal. And defensively, they just don't have anyone to match up against the Oilers, any of their lines. And we saw that as the Oilers rolled 4 lines, all 4 of them had great scoring chances. So I think 4-0 probably flattered the San Jose Sharks in the first period, as the Oilers scored 4 and probably could have scored 3 or 4 more. This is a game that's the Edmonton Oilers will dictate on how big a score it's going to be, because I don't know if the San Jose Sharks have anything that can match what the Oilers throw over the boards.
Well, San Jose had a power play, and then the 2 shifts after that, it looked like the Oilers had a power play, even though they didn't. I mean, McDavid, Hyman, and Draisaitl went out together, and it was just with Bouchard and Ekholm, and it was just cycle, shoot, and then Holloway went out there with Henrique and was able to tap in his 5th of the season.
Well, one of the things that Chris Knobloch does every game is when they kill off a penalty, he comes out with his best line with Leon, Connor, and Hyman. And we've seen when they've been matched up against the Colorado Avalanche or the Vegas Golden Knights or the Dallas Stars, that those 5 players, when they step on after a penalty kill, will dominate a shift. Well, tonight, that fivesome is going out with a lot of players they're playing against were in the American Hockey League 3 weeks ago. So it's what we see on the scoreboard and what we're seeing on the ice is what you would expect. This is a San Jose team right now that is a team that is having a very, very tough year. They've got rid of some veterans at the deadline. They have some veterans that are injured, and they are in way over their head in this hockey game. And the effort is there, and I give them credit for that. But if the Oilers have the same effort as the San Jose Sharks, it's going to see a very tilted ice, and we saw that in the first 1 minute. Connor McDavid's first shift, I guarantee you the 3 San Jose Sharks that were in the neutral zone back have never seen that kind of speed in their life, and they're backpedaling like, okay, what is going on here? We don't get this down in the American Hockey League. So it was 4-0. This game could end up 8-9-0. Depending on how the Oilers push and just a little puck luck here or there. But the Edmonton Oilers had something to prove tonight after a couple of losses.
So it was McDavid getting his 32nd. Henrique scored. Henrique won the faceoff to Kulak, who shot it. Henrique shoots in his 24th, 6th of the season. Fogle took the shot on a 2-on-1, his 18th of the season from Draisaitl. Holloway from Henrique and Nurse. That's how the damage played out. Shots 10-5 in favor of the Oilers. So a goal and an assist for Henrique, who he's actually been taken. Where's our stats? We don't have the stats yet. I think is he taking most of the faceoffs when he's out with McDavid?
Well, it was funny on that goal that he scored. I'm like watching the replay. Okay, did McDavid get an assist on it? And then I'm like, hey, wait a sec. McDavid's in front of the net on that one. Like, why is he not taking the faceoff? I mean, we've never really been told where the tweak to Connor was.
Well, they said lower body.
But yeah,
so
again,
is that accurate?
means
Who knows?
Normally it's not. But if he's not taking faceoffs, you're wondering, oh, wait a second. But on that one, yeah, Henrique took the faceoff and won it. He won a big faceoff shorthanded as well on his offside.
McDavid was 0 for 6 in faceoffs in that period,
which is rare for a guy who's over 50% on the season.
Henrique was 2-0, so Henrique only took 2. I thought he took a couple other ones, but I guess not.
Well, it's funny, I remember the 2 he took, so he won both of those. Right now, the assist watch, the 100 assist watch.
That's what we're watching for.
Well, and it's just a matter of time.
Kucherov did not get it, by the way.
No, he did. I watched.
Checking that out, yeah.
I watched the end of that game, and he didn't. But I mean, it was I'm looking at the San Jose Sharks first period, and almost every player in their team is minus, and most of them are -2 or -3. That's a tough period. There's a number of players that I've had to look up after or during that period because I've never heard of a lot of these players because they're just up from the minors.
Yeah.
You got a lot of young players playing there. I mean, Jack Thompson, number 26 on defense, he's playing his second ever game. And he's getting stuck out there sometimes against Connor McDavid. So this is a step up in class for a lot of these Sharks and a wake up call.
Yeah.
But the Oilers right now, they're taking business. This is an Oilers team trying to prepare for the playoffs. And tonight it's the San Jose Sharks that are in their way. And in the first 20 minutes, the Edmonton Oilers had no problem with a San Jose Shark team that's playing out the string.
Yeah, and I guess maybe I'm getting softened by old age, but part of me does feel for the Sharks, and they're not. They are. I know we talked before the game about it might be hard to get up for. You're thinking, okay, what time on whatever night is the horn going to go when the season's over, and what plane am I on? But they do try. Like, we covered some bad Oilers teams late in seasons, and people are, well, they're not trying. No, they're trying.
They're just not good enough.
They're not good. Like, talent, yes, work ethic matters, of course, but sometimes it's just skill and ability is enough.
Well, when the more skilled team works just as hard as the less skilled team, the more skilled team is going to win. I mean, the San Jose Sharks team, their second-line left wingers, Klim Kostin, who would not be in the lineup for the Edmonton Oilers.
Well, that's right. If the Oilers had re-signed him, I don't think he would be on this. No. I think he'd be a scratch.
He would be a healthy scratch right now, and he's the second-line left winger for the San Jose Sharks.
And don't forget, the team that signed him after Edmonton traded him.
Got rid of him.
Yeah.
Yes, and the second-line right winger for the San Jose Sharks is Colin Graff, who's playing his 6th ever National Hockey League game. So this is not a deep San Jose team.
The best Graff was Steffi.
She was really
very good,
too.
All right, 4-0 Oilers after the first period. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PV sent you.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton Airport. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, you can always enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options or try your luck at off-track betting. And now you can feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Century Casino has it all. Come for the action, stay for the fun.
For years now, we've been warning Edmontonians on the hazards of our stormwater facilities. While they may appear to look like still ponds, there is moving water beneath the surface, which makes the ice dangerously... The unpredictability of stormwater facilities makes them treacherously unsafe for all winter activities, even walking. So think twice. Don't go on the ice. A safety message from EPCOR.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. The provincial finance minister is saying the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees told the government that it wants a 26% wage increase over the next 3 years, claiming wages have fallen behind. Finance Minister Nate Horner says the Conference Board of Canada found most working Albertans received a salary increase between 2 and 3% in 2023 and 24. The new proposed legislation has academics concerned and speaking out. Bill 18 would see the province intervene in post-secondary research funding from the federal government. U of A political scientist Dr. Andy Knight appeared at an NDP news conference and expressed his concerns about the bill creating barriers to funding important research. A disturbing incident to tell you about from Gold Bar Park in East Edmonton. Edmonton police say it got reports of Nazi symbols being burned onto the patches of grass there. The Hate Crimes Unit is looking into it. Learning a new language in school might seem as simple as taking a class, but when it comes to learning an Indigenous language, it can be difficult to know where to start, and the U of A has a new guide to help fix that. I'm Zach Ferguson.
So, how's it been feeling, Connor? You expect to be able to go tonight?
Yeah, good. Yeah, everything's been feeling good, and yeah, play tonight.
What the last few games been like just watching? It seems like, I know you, like you said, you always want to play, but there was a couple games where we see post-game high-fiving and just still being part of the group even if you're not on the ice.
Well, yeah, I mean, just because you're not playing doesn't mean you're not part of the group. You know, I liked, obviously liked a lot of things about the Vegas game, and thought the boys, you know, played hard. It's been a busy schedule, you know, and I thought they played hard.
Getting into close proximity of playoffs here, so what's the process like, Connor, and just sort of making sure that you're 100% ready to go, but I know you probably want to get a game in ahead of time. So.
Well, yeah, I think it's a balance of everything, right? You know, obviously balance of health, you know, balance of, you know, making sure you're ready to go, making sure your game's where it needs to be. You know, going, you know, 20-plus days between games is not really an option for me. So, good. I'll get one in here tonight.
Maybe a thought on the line with Adam Henrique moving on to the wing. Haven't seen a ton of that, and then Hyman on the other side.
Yeah, I think that's how we ended in Calgary. You know, so yeah, haven't played with Rico much, but you know, really looking forward to it. You know, he's been playing really well. You know, and obviously high as he's. So, you know, I think it should go well.
Have you guys still kind of been, you guys hadn't clinched a playoff spot, or like, you know, Chris said, it was a playoff game you would have played. Would you take the opportunity to off, or was it a situation where you felt that you had this chance to do it?
This was not a, like, let's just sit out games just to sit out games. Obviously, there was something there. It was bugging me, and I was sitting out to feel better. This was not a matter of if it was playoffs or not or whatever. It was just, you know, thankfully we had clinched a playoff spot and you know, had something bugging me and needed to get it right.
So this is your last home game of the regular season. You flashback to the first home game of the regular season. You guys were 0-2 and outscored 12 before. Can you kind of comment on the evolution of this team?
Yeah, it's been a wild ride a little bit. Obviously starting, you know, real low with our start, and you know, it's been having a real high there in the middle with that win streak and getting ourselves back in the fight, and you know, here we are, you know, about to host a playoff series. It's pretty hard to think from where we've come. It's a credit to everybody in this room, you know, the resiliency of this group, and everybody sticking together and finding a way just to get it done. That's really what it came down to.
Based on previous seasons, how much stock do you put into playing well last few games, kind of heading into the playoffs?
I thought we were playing really, really good hockey last year heading into the playoffs, and you know, it doesn't really it matters, I guess, but at the end of the day, it's a different beast. It's a different animal, the playoffs. So, you know, and there's always a little bit of time off too, so there's not much momentum that kind of gets carried over. So, you know, we want to be playing our best hockey, no doubt. We want guys to be feeling their best and rested and healthy, and you know, that's the ultimate goal.
You're on a cusp of a pretty big milestone here with 99 assists. How big would 100 assists be for you, considering it hasn't been done in such a long time?
Yeah, another, I guess, nice number, nice round number. Everybody likes that, so you know, it'll be that'd be nice.
Connor, obviously after this game, the next game you're going to play is going to be a playoff game here at this arena. How much do you think, it's been a long time since the Canadian team has won the Cup, how much, as a player who grew up in the Toronto area, how much do you think it would mean for this country as a whole if the Canadian team won the Cup?
Not really in a position to think about that. We're got so many things going on here, so many bigger things to worry about.
Oilers hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are getting ready for the second period of play. 4-0 Oilers lead. I can tell you that the Oilers Playoff 50-50 has a special offer for you. For every day you purchase $100 in 50-50 tickets, you receive $25 for Boston Pizza and a $25 sports bet for Play Alberta. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. That total right now over $265,000 and climbing. Drop the puck. We're underway here in the second period as it gets dumped into the Oilers zone by Burrows. That's an icing call against the San Jose Sharks. So the faceoff will move down into the San Jose zone. Just 6 seconds into the second period.
Well, I mean, you look at Kyle Burrows, and he was a third pairing guy for Vancouver, probably signed to be a
third pairing guy here, and he's in their first pairing tonight because Ruda's out with an injury. They haven't had a right shot in Matt Benning for a while. And there you go, Cameron. That just tells you some of the challenges these guys are having.
There's Draisaitl of the right wing corner. Yeah, not a lot of experience on D for the Sharks tonight. As Nurse across to Draisaitl, has it top of the circle, come up to the blue line. Now off the boards to Fogle, runs into Burrows, goes to the right corner. Fogle to Draisaitl, right side at the hash mark. Saucers it back to the left point. Nurse will shoot it. It didn't get through. It gets to the middle of the ice, and Cunnin will lift it up and out. Nurse, left wing to Draisaitl. Now to Fogle, it's poked off his stick. The puck comes out. Graf on the right wing. Dump it into the Oilers zone. Comes around. Cunnin to the left wing corner. Only got it behind the Edmonton net. Picked up by Draisaitl. Rip it across to Ceci. Now to Nurse. Up the left wing, and that'll go just past Addison down into the Shark zone. Cooley to play. Played it to the corner. But that goes to the left side to Hyman. It's in his skates. David tried a centering pass. Doesn't connect. Thrun will get it up the left wing and out. Just underway here in this second. 4-0 Oilers lead as it's dumped in by McDavid. Cooley left it behind the net. Thrun up the right wing. That won't get out. McDavid keeps it in. Has it left side. Side of the net to Henrique. And it's shot off the glove of Cooley. What an opportunity there for Adam Henrique. It gets cleared out. Bouchard will take it back into his own end. Up the middle to McDavid. He comes in to the Shark zone. Across, and it goes to the net. Cooley kept it out as that one went off a couple of Shark players towards the goal. Bordelot off the right wing, into the right wing side. Shot, scores. Gushchin down the right wing. Banks it off of Skinner and in.
That's a tough goal for Stu Skinner. And Connor McDavid had a breakaway and didn't want to shoot. Just trying to get the assist, and Gushchin comes in.
I don't know how he sifted that one in there.
Well, that is not going to be on the Stuart Skinner highlight reel, I can tell you that.
Gushchin gets his first of the year, second of his career. So just his fifth NHL game. It's now a 4-1 game. Oilers in the lead, of course. Up the left side. Inside the Oilers zone, Janmark.
Edmonton's not going to get a power play tonight, just so you know. You've heard the prediction.
There it is. You've heard it here first. That is the Bob Stauffer.
It's the
lock of the night. The lock of the night.
Telling you they're not going to get a call.
Take this one to the bank.
Yep.
Gushchin off his stick. It goes into the Oilers zone. Bordelot picks up the assist. The goal came at the 2-minute mark of this second period. It's inside the Oilers zone, up against the boards, dug out by Carrick, up to Brown. He'll come through the middle. Float it down the left side, but it was gloved down by Burrows. And Kulak on the left wing to Janmark, and he'll dump it in on the backhand. It goes in behind the Sharks' net, and it's Burrows back there. We'll get it out, but Janmark to Ceci. Up the right wing to Corey Perry. He'll go across to Nurse. Goes off his stick. Now he gets to it. Just inside the Shark blue line. Nurse put it to the middle of the ice. Ferraro there for the Sharks. Now to Cunnin. Now up the left wing for Costa. He's into the Edmonton zone. Separated from the puck by Cody Ceci. Left wing to Corey Perry. Goes cross ice, but Cunnin's going to keep it in for the Sharks. He'll shoot from the angle. That misses the net. Goes to the right wing point. Graf had kept it in. In from the left side was Thrun. He couldn't keep it in. Perry will get it out through the middle of Holloway into the Shark zone. Long shot. Glove saved by Cooley. He'll hold on. 3:40 gone here in the second. 4-1 the Oilers lead. Faceoff will be in the Sharks' end to the right of Devin Cooley. Draisaitl taking the draw against Cunnin. Puck goes over to the left wing, back to the left wing point. Ekholm across the line. Now it goes to the right side. Draisaitl centering pass. He was looking for Nugent. Hopkins gets broken up. Klim Kostin through the middle, able to get it out. Over the stick of Graff. It goes down into the Edmonton end. Ekholm to Nugent Hopkins. Spins to the middle. Across to Fogle, comes into the Shark zone. Play it off the inboards. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl, left wing corner. Trying to get it out to the top of the circle to Fogle. Goes off his stick. Ekholm keeps it in to Nugent Hopkins on the left wing. Out to Draisaitl. Goes to the left wing corner. Come up to the blue line. Across the one-timer, and that one didn't get through. Fogle will shoot it just wide of the net after Ekholm had blasted one from the point. And the puck goes in behind the net. It's rimmed to the left side where Ekholm keeps it in for the Oilers to Bouchard in the middle. Now on the right to Draisaitl in front of the net. Steered on goal, loose puck. Scores! Warren Fogle able to get it in past Cooley. It's 5-1 Edmonton.
Fogle's 19th goal of the season. Draisaitl's second primary assist. Stuck with that one. And I don't think David Quinn's going to challenge it. Nugent Hopkins might get an assist on that as well.
4:41 time of that goal. It was just lying in behind Devin Cooley, and Warren Fogle had to dive and poke at it to knock it into the net and make it 5-1 for the Oilers. Desharnais up the left wing in his own zone to Henry. Now on the right to McDavid. He'll give it to Hyman. Just poked off his stick as Vlasic got in there. Puck back to the left wing point. Kulak off the inboards to the side of the goal, and now the left wing corner. Hyman behind the net to McDavid. He'll get it out. The shot by Desharnais was blocked, and the puck brought out by Zetterlund. Zetterlund over the line to Granlund. That goes off the stick of McDavid and wide of the net. 5-1 Edmonton here in the second period. Kulak got it up the right wing to McDavid. Now to Hyman into the Shark zone. Over to Henry. He'll get it in front of the net. Oh, that one hit a Shark stick and just kept out by Cooley. That one almost deflected in. Bordelot at the Edmonton blue line. Checked by McDavid. Now to Hyman. He'll come in on the left side. He'll shoot it, and he hammers it over the goal. Through the middle. Sturm will get it out. Off the right wing boards and in. 6 minutes gone here in the second. 5-1 Oilers lead. Teams have traded goals here in the second period as Draisaitl got up to the blue line. Bordelot's going to keep it in, though, for the Sharks. Coming up the left wing is Carrick. He'll get to center ice for Edmonton on the right side to Ceci. Put it off the inboard so it goes to the left wing corner. Carrick to the point to Nurse. Fans on his shot, and the puck comes free. Smith's got a breakaway. Smith in the shot. Glove save made by Skinner. And then he puts it down, and Ceci will get it up the left wing to Brown. Into the Shark zone to the left wing corner. Dishes in front of the net, but Carrick couldn't get a hold of it. Thompson will get it out. Ekholm at center ice to Perry. Dump the puck into the Sharks' end. Thompson over to Thrun. He'll get it out. Brought in by Carpenter. Mishandled it. So Bouchard to center ice to Holloway. Comes into the San Jose end. Goes to the right wing. Holloway right wing corner. Now to Perry in behind the net. Vlasic's going to get it loose. Vlasic to the corner. And we got it up the boards. Costin forced back. Rims it. Bouchard will keep it in. Into the slot. Holloway has to go to the right wing. Spins back to the blue line. Gets to the middle. Now on the left to Ekholm. Cross ice. Oh, the shot just put wide. Good opportunity for Ryan McLeod as he was on the doorstep. And up the center is Costin. He'll dump it in. Puck off, his stick comes out. Burrows at center ice to shoot it back into the Oilers zone. Skinner knocks it down behind the net.
Fogle's got 2 goals. Here's where we remind you he's never had a hat trick.
5-1 Oilers lead. 7:45 gone here in the second period. Ekholm to center ice. He'll dump it in. In on the forechecks, Nugent Hopkins. But Ferraro up the left wing for Zetterlund. Gets over center. Shoots it into the Oilers zone.
with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply. Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton Airport. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, you can always enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options or try your luck at off-track betting. And now you can feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Century Casino has it all. Come for the action, stay for the fun.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimum offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. 5-1 Oilers lead. 8.5 gone here in the second period. You're right. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins did get an assist on the Warren Fogle goal, so he is up to 699 career points for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Face off in the Shark zone to the right of Devin Cooley.
Right now, they've only got R&H on the assist, which surprises me a little.
Graf off the right wing boards. Able to clear it out for the Sharks. Burrows will help it into the Oiler end. Nurse with it in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse will wait. Steps out, snaps a hard pass to Henrique. He just missed Hyman. Otherwise, Hyman would have been in all alone. Puck goes to the left corner of the Shark zone. And Burrows bringing it out. Burrows across to Ferraro. Into the Oiler end on the left side. Dump it in behind the net. Nurse on the inboards. Puck comes loose, though. And the pass by Costin off. And Oilers sticking down the ice. Cooley to play it. Leave it to Addison. Now to Gushchin in front of the Edmonton bench. Make a couple of moves, get over center, shoot it in. Nurse to Ceci, up the right wing to Hyman. Now to McDavid flying through center. In over the Shark line down the left side. His shot and the glove saved by Cooley. With 10:27 to go in the second, Edmonton up 5-1.
Just so you know, I'm going to be right. They're not going to get a power play.
Well, that was the lock of the night.
It's the lock, the Stauffer lock.
Stauffer lock of the night.
They might get 7 goals, but they're not going to get a power play.
Yep.
They're at 5 halfway through the game, and they've yet to have a man advantage.
Face off to the right of Cooley. Perry in the left wing corner, around to the right, into the blue line is Bouchard. We'll give it to Perry behind the net.
See, there's...
Got dumped down by Addison.
That's a cross-check.
Bit of a cross-check. Ekholm in from the left wing point. Ekholm behind the net. Perry will try to bring it out front. Unable to. Bouchard keeping it in. Thrown along the boards. Lost it to McLeod. Now to Perry behind the goal. Centers it. Oh, what a save by Cooley. What an opportunity there for Holloway. And Cooley got it with a right pad. Holloway has it left wing. He'll get it across. Bouchard in front to Perry. Scores! Corey Perry makes it 6-1 for the Oilers. Nice setup by Evan Bouchard. Bouchard, that'll get him to 80 points. Come the second D-man in Oilers history, franchise history, to get to 80 points. Paul Coffey did it 5 times, mind you.
Yep. Dylan Holloway will get the second assist on a terrific cross-seam pass from him to an activating Bouchard.
10-11 the time of that goal. Puck brought into the Oilers zone and comes up to the blue line where Thompson will shoot it. That's tipped just wide of the Edmonton net. Janmark on the right wing. He'll get it out to center ice. Brought in by Brown. To the point to Kulak to Brown. Across the line to Desharnais. Left wing to Brett Kulak. Right wing for Brown. Skates up to the blue line in the Shark zone. 6-1 Oilers here in the second. Desharnais into the right wing corner. Now gets The puck comes loose. Thompson's going to bring it out for the Sharks. He'll get over center. He'll dump it in.
Just a reminder, Edmonton put up 41 shots on San Jose in a 3-2 loss. It may have spelt the end for, at that time, Jay Woodcroft.
Puck brought in. Eklund from the angle. The shot, the save made by Skinner. The puck goes over to the left wing boards. As it comes in front of the net, Kulak got it to the blue line. Burrows is able to keep it in. Eklund on the right wing corner. Cycle the puck. It'll roll to the side of the Edmonton goal. Carrick on the backhand to Kulak. Now in front of his net to Desharnais to Kulak. That misses him. Coming down to pick it up was Nugent Hopkins to Kulak. He'll get it out. Ferraro will shoot it back in.
Sometimes the hockey gods even things up, and we're seeing a bit of that tonight. Yeah.
Out of Draisaitl. Will cut through the middle, come into the Shark zone. To Fogle, now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will bring it across the blue line. Into the right wing corner. Ceci tried a centering pass, couldn't get it in front of the net. Addison will pick it up for the Sharks. Up the right wing, he's able to get it out. Clean Costin into the Oilers zone. Goes over to the left wing. Rolls it over to the right side. Fogle will get it out through the middle to Nugent Hopkins. Now on the right to Draisaitl, comes into the Sharks' end. To Fogle, that is poked off his stick. Thompson with it in his own zone as the wave is whipping around Rogers Place. 7:18 to go in the second period. Usually don't see that this early. Usually don't see a 6-1 lead at this point either. Puck goes to the right wing corner. Inside the Oilers zone. Sturm on the end boards. Nurse is in there too. It goes to the point. Thompson on the right wing. Now to Gushchin. Gushchin to the right wing corner. To Bordelot. He's up against the boards. He'll get it to the blue line. Thompson from the right point will lose the puck to McDavid. He'll get it out. To Hyman into the Shark zone. Now to Henrique in front of the net. Scores! Cody Ceci going hard to the net with the redirection. And it's 7-1 for the Oilers.
That was T-Hop's on the screen. Needs to work on his dancing. Cody Ceci activates, and guess what? Connor McDavid's on the ice, but he doesn't get an assist. It'll be a primary helper to Adam Henrique. Slides it down low to an activating Ceci's got his 5th goal of the season. Hyman will pick up the 2nd assist. 7-1.
13-18 time of the goal. On the left wing side in the Shark zone, it's Holloway. Cleared out though by Burrows. It's poked down past Bouchard by Smith. It's on the end boards. Carpenter in on the forecheck. And the puck does come out. Odd man rush now for Edmonton. Perry with Bouchard. Perry to Bouchard. Scores! That makes it 8-1.
This is like the USA playing Angola. It's just, I feel for San Jose.
They're finally going to make the. Are they making a goalie change?
I think
they are now. Georgi Romanov is about to make his NHL debut.
18th goal of the year for Bouchard.
13:49 time of that one. 31 seconds after the Ceci goal.
Oh. Well, it is fan appreciation night.
It is.
Sort of scouting report do you have on Georgi?
Well, started the year in the ECHL. I can tell you that.
9-9-8 San Jose in the A904 save percentage, 3.14 goals against average.
He was 3-3-1 in the ECHL before that.
Yeah.
So it's
on, man.
It's on.
The Oilers have 8 goals and McDavid doesn't have an assist. That's hockey.
I'm
telling you, Cam, if you've not
the lock of the night.
The lock of the night is they're not going to get
a power play. Puck goes in behind the Shark net. It's 8-1 here in the second period. Georgi Romanov in goal now for San Jose. His NHL debut. Puck brought into the Oilers zone. Behind the net. Janmark up the right wing. Now it comes out, and it's Kulak down the left side. In over the line to Brown. Will shoot it towards the net. And that one gloved by Romanov. He's going to hold on to it. We're going to take a break. We've played, we got 5:30 left to go here in the second period.
And the glow you're after? I look and feel better. Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksenseab.ca. A message from AGLC.
All games, all seasons.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 8-1 Oilers lead. 5.5 to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Romanov. Gets to the corner. Burrows up to the blue line. Just off of Desharnais and out. Go back into the Edmonton end. And Draisaitl go behind the net. They'll drop it back there. Breaking it up. There was a pass by Cunningham in front of the goal. Unable to get a shot away, though. Gushchin to Cunningham will shoot it. And that's off the outside of the Edmonton net.
I don't mind Cunningham. Like, he shows up. You know where he is.
Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. Into the Shark zone. Goes to the left wing corner. Taken out by Burrows. Puck goes over to the right side. Fogle across to the left wing point for Kulak. Now to Draisaitl. Give it to Fogle. His shot. And that one didn't get through.
That was the Leon Draisaitl reverse Rafi Torres hit there.
Puck's head down for icing against the Sharks.
He's giving Burrows a bit of a look.
That's exactly what he was doing.
And it was Rafi Torres' hit, as you know, in Game 2 back in 2006. That reverse hit that he blew up Milan Michalek that I think changed that series. Sharks won the first two games 2-1, 2-1. Edmonton came back and won 4 straight.
Puck to the left wing point. Nurse to CC down the right wing. Burrows step up and get it out. Nurse into his own zone, turns it up the left side. Now to McDavid, in over the line. McDavid looking to the net, waiting. The pass, scores! Hyman with the goal. McDavid with the assist. That's 100 on the season for Connor McDavid. On on their feet at Rogers Place.
54th goal of the year for Zach Hyman. Great stretch pass from Darnell Nurse. No chance for Romanov.
9-1 for the Oilers. 100 assists. First time since 1990-91 season. And someone's got 100 assists in a season and only the fourth player in NHL history to do it. As they show McDavid on the video scoreboard. Puck brought in by Granlund. He'll go to the right wing boards. He'll get it to the slot. The shot by Vlasic and the save made by Skinner. Up the right wing is McLeod. He'll dump it in. Granlund will get it out. Goes to Bordelot, but he was in on the offside. We're going to take a break. 3:49 to go here in the second. Connor McDavid has a 100 assists on the season. 9-1 Oilers lead the Sharks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Foreigner, live in Edmonton. Foreigner is back. The Farewell Canada Tour. You're as cold as ice. Friday, May 10th, Rogers Place. Foreigner, with special guest, Ted Pins. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca. Foreigner, the Farewell Canada Tour. Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Look, I know this is radio, so it's hard to show you how much is on sale during the Big One clearance event at End of the Row Flooring Centers, but it's a lot. Like this flooring, or this one, and all these. Yep, all at clearance pricing for a limited time. Now, you don't need to just imagine what it would look like, though. You can use our visualizer at endoftheroll.com to upload a picture of your room to see the flooring in your actual home. Try it. Find something you love, then get a great deal on it at the Big One clearance event on now at End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 9-1 Oilers lead. 3:49 to go in the second period. Connor McDavid has assist number 100 as he picks up the assist on the Hyman goal, his 54th of the year. Nurse also with a helper on that one at 15:35. So Darnell Nurse working on a 3-assist evening so far. Puck inside the Shark zone, off the face-off as McLeod to get it free. Around to the right.
54th of the season. Scored by number 18, Zach Hyman. The assist, his 100th of the season. To number 97, Connor McDavid.
Oilers up 9-1 here in the third. Puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Holloway to Ekholm. And the puck comes out, and it's Dylan Holloway. Down the left side, he'll shoot it off the stick of Burrows. That goes out of play. With 3:01 to go here in the second period. 9-1 Oilers lead.
See whether or not we hear from the great one. I have a feeling we might at some point.
I show Connor on the screen, big smile on his face. Wow. Let's be honest. That's why everybody came to the rink tonight. That's what they wanted to see, was that assist.
Wayne, Mario, Bobby, and Connor. That's all you need to say.
That's all you need to say. Puck flipped into the Oilers zone. Smith after it. Goes over his stick. It's cleared out by Carrick. Skating onto it, Matthias Janmark coming down the left wing into the Sharks' end. Drop the puck to Carrick. He's in the left wing corner, trying to walk out of the corner. That doesn't work. Carpenter got it off his stick, but it will go with Carrick. All the way across to the right point, Darnay, and behind the goal to Janmark. Now out to the slot. The one-timer by Brown. The save.
Good shot. Got a lot of heat on that.
Romanov able to keep it out. Carpenter will get to center ice and dump it in. Skinner to stop it, and now pass it up the left wing. Puck to Brown, and he'll bring it in to Draisaitl. Trying to get it back to Brown. It goes to the left wing corner of the Shark zone. Got it up against the boards. Draisaitl holding on to it. Thompson is on him. Vlasic comes in there as well. Gets jammed loose to the blue line and just out.
I'm trying to remember the last time the Oilers got 10 in a game. It's been a while.
It's been a while, I'm sure. Fogle will shoot it down the left side. Romanov the save. He'll hold on. If we only had some sort of device where we could look that up.
We do, and Reed Wilkins has done the whole.
Okay.
And Reed, why don't you let's just put Reed right on headset here.
Even better. Come on.
Sure.
What do you got?
November 26, 1996, beat the Flames 10-1. The Oilers have scored 10 in a game 23 times in franchise history.
Well, that was a particularly enjoyable evening.
That would have been a fun night.
I think it was a Friday night game, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think I had about 20. I think I had a shot for each one of the 10 goals that night.
Oh, right on.
Yes. Those, that's when I was
a little blurry at the end.
No, not at all. No, not at all. It's handling that no problem.
Up the left wing, Nugent Hopkins into the Shark zone. Stops top of the circle left side. Now to Nurse. I don't believe that.
I actually was at Moe's Sports Bar, and I did have.
Things can get away on you in the day back there. Back inside the Sharks' end, and it's Fogle to Draisaitl right corner. Now to the blue line to Ceci. Left wing to Nurse. Left wing corner, Nugent Hopkins gets it out. The shot by Fogle, and it's saved by Romanov. Fogle didn't get all of it.
He's going for the Hattie.
It was a good setup.
Yeah, you never played. There's a couple games you would play back in the day. One of them was the Al Pacino Scarface drinking party, where you have to have a shot every time he swears. 253 in the movie.
Okay. Another one is Bob Newhart show.
Yes.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah.
And the other one is Super Bowl first downs.
Oh.
It was never good when the 49ers were playing because they'd get a lot of them with the West Coast offense.
Tough sledding on those nights. Pass for Zetterlund, misses him. It's icing against the Sharks. We're down to 50 seconds here in the second period. Oilers are up 9-1.
So 10-1.
Well, 96.
Nicely done,
against
Reed.
the Flames. Good work, Reed.
That's why we got you here, Reed.
No, he's doing something up there.
He's arguably one of the best.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Romanov. Puck near the blue line. It's just hacked to the line and just out by Eklund. Played right back in. Burrows got to go after it on the right side. Off the boards to Granlund at center. Granlund to the middle. To Eklund will come in. He'll shoot it. And that goes off the crossbar and out of play. That was a hard shot. 30 seconds to go here in the second period.
It's never a good thing for a team when your team save percentage is .666 and you're 40 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
And the other teams had 27 shots. I mean, it's been a rough one for San Jose. And look, the Sharks had the best record in the National Hockey League combined over about a 15-year run under Doug Wilson. They only won 22 games last year. They're at 19 right now. I would say it's safe to say that if this was an election, the Oilers would have already been declared a winner.
Back home up the right wing. Get the puck to Perry. Comes into the Sharks zone. To the right wing corner it goes. Burrows will try it around the boards. Ekholm in from the point. And it stays in. He's got it left side. To the corner for Perry. Played him behind the net. McLeod will take it free to the slot. Nobody there for Edmonton. It's sent out. And the second period will come to a close. And the Oilers score 5 times that period against 1 for San Jose. It's 9-1 through 40.
Yeah. Let's get through the next 20 for both teams.
That's right.
That's what we got to say. I mean, we've got to witness history tonight. Connor McDavid with an assist to get his 100th assist of the year. He got a 2-goal performance from Fogle. Holloway's at 3 points. Nurse is at 3 assists. It's a good night for Edmonton. Roll them over. Get it over with.
Exactly. Just keep it going in the third period. I know Reed Wilkins and Rob Brown, they're going to keep it going in the second intermission because that's what they do. 9-1 Oilers lead through 40. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's hell yeah at high speed. Knuckle chucking and corner mucking. The champ loves every minute of top shelf NHL hockey action at the Canadian Brewhouse. Hands down, the most TVs to catch all the action while you enjoy $1 off tankards of Coors Light and Molson Canadian during every Oilers game. Plus, your chance to win game day tickets. The goals, the grit, and all the games. NHL hockey lives at the Canadian Brewhouse.
It's our YEG with 630 Chad.
Celebrate the iconic Beach Boys and their timeless sound as 630 Chad's own Eileen Bell hosts Listener Appreciation Night, May 1st at Jubilation's Dinner Theater's presentation of The Beach Boys of Summer. Then get ready to yell more, more, more as iconic rocker Billy Idol takes over Rogers Place with his Rebel Yell Tour featuring Platinum Blonde on August 1st. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.ca.
For details on these and more events, visit 630chad.com. At the Intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Nurse into his own zone, turns it up the left side. Now to McDavid, in over the line. McDavid looking to the net, waiting. The pass, scores! Hyman with the goal. McDavid with the assist. That's 100 on the season for Connor McDavid. Around to the right.
54th of the season. Score number 18, Zach Hyman. The assist, his 100th of the season. To number 97, Connor McDavid.
Well, we've witnessed history tonight at Rogers Place as Connor McDavid just becomes the fourth player in the history of the National Hockey League to record 100 assists in the season, and that's what takes you into the highlight zone for Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the winter zone. He does it on the Oilers' 9th goal of the game. And I just want to remind everybody, it is after 2 periods. It is 9-1 for the Oilers, leading the San Jose Sharks, an absolute blowout. But first of all, Rob, I mean, look, it obviously became inevitable a few weeks ago that he was going to get to 100 assists, temporarily delayed by missing 3 games with an injury, but appropriate he gets it as well on a setup of Zach Hyman.
Well, those two have been fantastic together all season long. It was inevitable that he was going to get it, and it was inevitable that he was going to get it in this game. This was, his line was averaging probably 2 grade A scoring chances per shift. They missed a number of good looks earlier in the first and first part of the second period. So it was just a matter of time till he got it. And on the goal that he set it up, it was all 5 San Jose Sharks players left the ice for a line change, and the Oilers ended up, I mean, it could have been a 4-on-1 if Connor wanted it to slow it down a bit, as they all left the ice. Nurse realized it, gets it up to Connor McDavid, and one poor Shark got back in the play and only in time to get a minus. But McDavid, if the Shark player should have realized that Connor had 99 assists and just stood beside Zach Hyman, because every time Connor had it, he was passing. But he makes a great play, just delays. The defenseman goes sliding by him, backdoor open net, and pretty cool moment. You don't see Connor celebrate a whole lot, and you certainly wouldn't see him celebrate a 9th goal in a 9-1 hockey game. But there was a big smile on his face as it went in, and there was a huge smile on his face on the bench afterwards.
Yeah, great reaction by the crowd. They showed him on the scoreboard a couple of times, and the fans certainly feeling appreciated and appreciating Connor McDavid tonight on Fan Appreciation Night. It is 9-1 Oilers, Rob. I mean, we knew this could be a lopsided game. I don't know if I would have called 9-1. By the way, the last time the Oilers scored 10 in a game, November 26, 1996, they beat the Flames 10-1. The last time they scored 9 in a game was the 9-2 win over Chicago on November 19th.
That was a good Chicago team.
2011, and that was a good. That was the year they beat them 9-2 and 8-4. So
and Chicago won the Stanley Cup.
This is. I mean, it looks like practice, some of those goals.
Well, no, it doesn't, because the competition would be harder in practice. In all honesty, they'd be playing against each other. So this is a much harder. This looks like when the coaching staff at the St. Albert Sports Academy takes on the grade 4s. Like, that's how bad a mismatch it is today. The San Jose Sharks are having a really, really hard season. It's been a tough year for them. They've had some good players injured. They've traded some players away. So they have a number of guys called up playing in this game that, there's 2 or 3 under. One guy's playing his second ever game. Another guy's playing his 5th. There's a guy that's playing there's 4 or 5 other players playing under 50 in their National Hockey League. Their second line has Klim Kostin and Colin Graff on it. This is a team that is very limited in the number of National Hockey League veterans on their lineup. It is a young, inexperienced team. Majority of these players played in the American Hockey League this year, and they came into Edmonton playing against one of the top 4 teams in the league who were smarting from back-to-back losses and just got their star back. So this was going to be a mismatch. I texted my buddy before the game. I thought it was going to be an 8-1 game. I mean, that might be completely undersold, what this is going to be. I felt for the goalie, Devin Cooley. He gave up 8, and I'm trying to remember one that he should have had. I mean, they were all backdoor tap-ins, wide-open shots. The Hyman goal was 5 players changed. Corey Perry, when he set up I can't even remember who Corey Perry set up.
Perry set up Bouchard.
Bouchard, that was a 3-on-1. It was just, Henrique hits Ceci backdoor, another wide-open net. Right now, both teams want this game to end. And in all honesty, if the coaching staffs could say, all right, we're going to finish it after 40, Connor got his 100th, both teams want to go home, they would do that, because neither team wants to come out and play the final 20 minutes. This is it's a tough night, and I feel for the San Jose Sharks. And at no point do I feel that San Jose Sharks have given up in this game. I think their work ethic is fine. I think they are just a team that is undermanned, underskilled, playing against one of the best teams in the National Hockey League, and we saw that through 40.
Yeah, it's a blowout.
Well, it's 9-1, and
I mean, I'm almost at a loss. I mean, it's just so lopsided. Holloway has 3 points. The Nurse has 3 assists. Henrique has a goal and 2 assists to lead the Oilers.
Fogle has 2 goals.
One player on San Jose isn't minus. Do you know who it is?
No.
Klim Kostin is even somehow.
He changed well. He's one of the guys who went off on the 5-guy line change. Interestingly, if you want to follow along and see what's going on in the third period, Warren Fogle came into the game with 17 goals. He's got 2. He's 1 goal away from his 20th, and you could see the disappointment and frustration because he had a wonderful opportunity from a Nugent Hopkins feed that could have been his 20th of the season. I feel for the San Jose Sharks team, but you have there's 2 players on this team that would make the Oilers right now. It's a team that they are in a transition period of their.
Well, Granlund's a pretty good player.
Yeah. And
Eklund's got some promise.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd be playing this year for the Oilers. He wouldn't be on your 4th line, and there's no one on the back end that would be.
Not Vlasic anymore. Nope. Two years ago, maybe.
Nope, none of them. So this is a team that has probably 2 players that would be on the Oilers team, and that's nothing in San Jose's rebuilding.
No, that's where they are. Well, somebody came into me during the booth and said, I don't feel bad for San Jose. They're trying to finish last. Well, the players aren't.
No, the players aren't. Neither are the coaches. And,
no.
And you feel for the players because this is a team that is just you're asking players that played in the minors to
check a team that has their eyes on the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, this Oiler team has said, and they've tempered it down lately, but they've said it's Stanley Cup or bust. So it's a team that's only thought as winning a Stanley Cup against guys who were 2 weeks ago in the minors, and I've counted about 9 guys on this team that were in the minors this year. So it's a total mismatch. The Oilers have taken advantage of it. And I've had a couple of people text you, the Oilers call off the Dogs. How? I mean, they're getting 3-on-1s.
You can't tell. To me, it's more embarrassing to have a wide open net and not shoot at it. I mean, they're going to roll.
Well, they're never going to do that. I mean, everybody wants to score.
They're going to roll 4 lines.
They'll never put their power play unit on it if there's a power play.
I don't think they're going to fly the zone and try to get breakaways necessarily. But if you're not being checked, what are you supposed to do?
Well, it's
like a football team. It's like, well, why they score the touchdown? Well, you got to tackle.
Well,
you can't.
It's tough.
I think it'll be a low event period, though.
I don't know if it will.
You don't think it will?
Well, I mean, the Oilers are going to try. I mean, and you remember, the Oilers have got a number of...
Fogle will go for the hat trick.
Well, you don't think the Ryan McLeod, Holloway, Perry line wants to score more goals? Or the Carrick, Randmark, and Brown line wants to score more goals?
They don't have a goal, do they?
Yeah, and Connor McDavid, if he goes half speed, he's better than most of the players in the National Hockey.
By the way, Bouchard is at 80 points, so he's the only Oilers defenseman other than Paul Coffey to have an 80-point season. Okay.
Wasn't he the only one to have a 79-point season other than Coffey, too? And 78
Well,
and
80's the nice round number, as McDavid said. All right, it's 9-1 Edmonton after 2. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
When you play the largest 50-50 in sports, everybody wins. Your support makes all of oil country a better place. A place of kindness, caring, and compassion. Uplifting those in need, changing lives forever. The largest 50-50 pot in professional sports is currently growing by the second. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help change lives today. Maybe even your own.
AGLC license number 645766.
Edmonton Oilers fans, visit Ice District Authentics locations at Rogers Place and receive a free Levelwear hat with a minimum spend of $75 on any Levelwear product. Shop men's, women's, and youth apparel and headwear to take advantage of this amazing offer while quantities last.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. The provincial finance minister is saying the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees told the government that it wants a 26% wage increase over the next 3 years, claiming wages have fallen behind. Finance Minister Nate Horner says the Conference Board of Canada found most working Albertans received a salary increase between 2 and 3% in 2023 and 24. Academics are calling out the provincial government over its latest proposed legislation. Bill 18 would see the province intervene in post-secondary research funding from the federal government. Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly is urging Israel to de-escalate rising conflicts in the Middle East. Joly says she told her Israeli counterpart to take the win of having stopped the missile attack over the weekend and not respond with an attack of its own. If you were in Gold Bar Park recently, you may have seen something disturbing. Nazi symbols were seen burned onto some grass areas at the park in East Edmonton. Edmonton police say it is aware of this and the Hate Crimes Unit is now investigating. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast is after the game on 630 CHED.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimum offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is the #1 heating and cooling company for people who want heating and cooling, because you'll save a bundle by bundling. Then you can use hot, cold. Common thermostat, do what you're told. Turn up the heat, turn up the cold to the vent, start pushing out tornadoes. Bundle my furnace with some AC. Gonna get a deal from Legacy. Oh yeah, save a bundle when you bundle your new furnace and AC from Legacy today. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 year. That's how you build your legacy. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Real Canadian Superstore is your one-stop shop. Check out their flyer for their PC Optimo offers, deals on club size and no-name items. Always low-priced everyday items. There are so many ways to save for real at the Real Canadian Superstore.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
And the puck does come out. Odd man rush now for Edmonton. Perry with Bouchard. Perry to Bouchard. Scores! That makes it 8-1.
Now 9-1 for the Oilers. McDavid has hit 100 assists as we check the scoreboard for Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Minnesota leads LA 2-0 after 2. Rangers beat Ottawa 4-0. Capitals blank the Bruins 2-0. Sabres over the Lightning 4-2. Red Wings beat the Canadiens 5-4 in overtime. Islanders knock off the Devils 4-1. Islanders are in. Penguins beat the Predators 4-2. Oilers in command. A 9-1 lead on the Sharks as they come out for the third. Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor is your #1 stop to get game day ready. For a limited time, on game days only, Oilers fans can come by a Sobeys or Safeway liquor store and get stocked up with a 15-pack of Molson Canadian or Coors Light, now $26.99 each. Available only at select Sobeys and Safeway liquor stores in the Edmonton area. Must be 18 plus. See in store for details. Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud fans and partners of the Edmonton Oilers.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here at Rogers Place. 9-1 Oilers lead. We're getting ready for the third period of play. Played a large game day 50 with life-changing jackpots. That current total right now over $328,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner, well, it could be you. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Connor McDavid getting assist number 100 here tonight. Coming just the fourth player in NHL history to do so. Pretty exciting times. Up the right wing. The puck comes out to center ice. Costin will give the puck to Cunnin. His shot wide of the Edmonton net. As it goes to the left wing, Costin along the boards, only had it for a moment. Perry's able to get it out through the middle to Nurse. He'll bring it in, he'll shoot it, and that one sails over the net just past Romanov. And now as it goes to the side of the goal, he will cover it up. We'll get a face-off in the Shark zone just 28 seconds into this third period. Oilers still with 2 road games to close out the regular season. They're in Arizona on Wednesday. Thursday, they're in Denver. This is the last home game of the regular season, and the playoffs will get going soon thereafter. Face off from the Shark end to the right wing point. Bouchard to Ekholm. Down the left wing, centering pass, and just off the stick of Carrick, and it went wide. Brown on the left wing to the blue line, to Ekholm, to Bouchard. Now to Brown, his shot, and that one just wide of the net. Puck on the left wing side. Janmark to Ekholm. Back to Janmark. He'll go in behind the net, over to the right. Janmark off the right wing boards to the middle of the ice. Can't get a shot through. And Thrun will go out through the middle, able to get it out. Ekholm to Brown. Addison broke it up. Granlund comes into the Oilers zone on the right side. Granlund to the right wing point. The shot from the point. There was traffic. It didn't get through. As Thompson had let it go from the blue line, and Ekholm will come to center for Edmonton. He'll dump it in. So underway here in the third. We're a minute 25 into it. 9-1 Oilers lead. Right side, Vlasic had it hit the linesman. And Nugent Hopkins at center ice is able to shoot it in. Romanov out of his net, set it in behind the goal. Left it there to Jack Thompson. Off the left wing boards, able to get it out. Now to Sturm down the left side. Pass across. Oh, what a stop by Skinner with a left pad. Huge save by Skinner, and the puck cleared out to center ice. As Colin Graff was absolutely stymied at the side of the goal by Skinner. Desharnais with it in his own end. To Draisaitl as he tried to go up the left wing, ran out of room, loops back, and now finds a bit. Although Klim Kostin now takes him into the corner, ties him up. Pass to the point does come out. Henrique to Fogle. He'll come in, he'll shoot it, and it's saved by Romanov. That one caught him up high and it hurt.
Well, the last thing Cooley wants to do is to have to go back in there. He's had a tough night.
Oh, looks like Romanov's going to be all right.
By the way, there's one San Jose player that's an even in tonight's game, and he's a former Oiler. Klim Kostin is even.
That's tough to do.
That's really...
In a 9-1 game and all 9 goals are even strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Puck flipped out of the zone for the Sharks, so it's Nurse across to Ceci. He'll dump it in. Rims on the left. Burrows got it up against the boards. Hyman and Henrique are trying to get this thing free. They do. It goes to the top of the circle. Granlund gets it out through the middle. To Eklund on the left wing. Over the center ice line. He'll dump it in. Zetterlund after it on the forecheck. Hacked around the boards on the right by CC. Gave the puck to Hyman, now through the middle to Nurse. And over the line to Henrique on the left side. Back to Nurse. Nurse will shoot it. Romanov with the save. McDavid to the point. To Nurse, over to Ceci. Right wing to Henrique. Now to Hyman. Goes to the right corner. Behind the net to McDavid. Come over to the right side. To the blue line for Ceci. Now to McDavid. To Nurse down the left wing. Nurse will shoot it. Just misses on the short side. Eklund's able to float it out. Won't be icing.
Wow, they're not going to call a lot of icings.
Nor should they.
Edmonton's not going to get a power play. I'm going to tell you.
Lock of the night.
Lock of the night.
Bob Stauffer, lock of the night.
The only way they get a power play is if San Jose accidentally puts the puck over the glass.
So you've hedged the bet a bit then.
No, I'll stick with it.
All right. Okay, Vlasic from the point. That's steered aside by Skinner. Right wing to Perry. Hit the puck to Holloway off the boards and in. He'll go after it. And he runs into Thompson. As it comes free on the left wing. And Vlasic's able to bring it out for the Sharks. Pushes it over to Smith. He'll play it off the end boards. Matthias Ekholm for Edmonton. Up the right wing to Perry. Now to McLeod. Out through center to Holloway. Comes into the Sharks end. Goes to the left wing. Corner. And
that was a hook, as you know. They got away with it.
Smith will get it out. I don't think anybody really minds right now.
No, you're almost at the stage where if you could decline the penalty.
Yes. And keep the clock rolling. They'd be all for it. Carrick to center ice. Poked away from him. Bortolo was able to sweep it into the Oiler end.
Burrows stepping up. He's a hard-nosed, undersized guy.
Janmark, right side his own end to Carrick, but bounced over his stick. Comes back to Janmark. Now on the left wing to Kulak. Will get it out to Sam Carrick. Skates into the Shark zone, right wing. Now to Connor Brown. To Janmark. Out to Brown. His shot saved by Romanov. Puck in behind the net. Matthias Janmark to the left wing point. for Brett Kulak. Left side to Brown. Now in behind the goal to Carrick, over to the right wing for Kulak. Kulak to Carrick, to the point for Desharnais through the middle, but Sturm will step in front of that. He'll get to center ice and he'll dump it in. We've played 5.5 of the third, 9-1, Edmonton leads.
Didn't Vancouver get 10 on San Jose earlier in the year, and so did Pittsburgh?
Dump down into the Shark zone, and Romanov's going to cover that up. He didn't get the memo about keeping it rolling.
You ever get beat like this in junior?
Oh, yeah.
How bad did the Blades get beat when you were there?
I remember a 9-1 loss in Tri-Cities, and Kyle Reeves scored 4 times. That was a tough day.
Didn't he have like 60, 65 goals one year, Kyle Reeves?
I think it was more around 80.
Oh, okay.
It was that year.
Okay.
On the right side, Fogle is shot. It doesn't get through. That was partially blocked.
I apologize to Kyle Reeves for shorting him 15 goals. I forgot that he played against you a number of times.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm padding the stats. Fogle back to the point to Nurse. Now to Fogle. His shot. And a glove saved by Romanov.
Fogle's under instructions to shoot the puck every chance he gets here to go for
Which he did. We'll take a break. 9-1 Oilers. 6 minutes, 3 seconds gone here in the third. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksinceab.ca. A message from AGLC.
It's game on at City Ford.
For a limited time, get amazing 0% financing on brand new Ford F-150s and find 0.99% financing on brand new Ford Bronco Sports.
Or choose to save up to $6,500 on the 2024 Ford Edge and drive now, pay later.
Plus, spin and win a TV, Dyson vacuum, an iPad, or a trip to Vegas with your purchase.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Chemco is building industry across Canada, and now they're on the lookout for civil and electrical project managers, estimators, and superintendents to join their dedicated team. Why Chemco? Because Chemco cares. They put people first, offering top-tier compensation packages and an unwavering commitment to safety. At Chemco, safety isn't just a priority. It's everybody's business. Ready to be part of a team that truly values you? Visit chemco.com/careers today.
Can drinking a little less alcohol give you the energy you want?
6 a.m. workout? You're on.
The sleep you need?
No more tossing and turning.
And the glow you're after?
I look and feel better.
Moderation. It's worth it. Be inspired at drinksinceab.ca. A message from AGLC.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 9-1 Oilers lead, 6:03 gone here in the third period. As Sweet Caroline rings through the speakers here at Rogers Place and everyone sings along. They're giddy with the goals as Costin comes in on the left side. It's into the Oilers zone. Lost it to Ekholm. On the right wing. Bouchard. Take it back in behind the Oiler net. He waits there. Costin just beyond the Edmonton crease. Leaves the puck to Draisaitl. He'll come up the right. Cuts to the middle at center. Now in over the line. On the left side. The shot off the post by Fogle. That close to the hat-trick goal. Fogle on the left wing. Get it into the corner, and Burrows will get it out through the middle. Give the puck to Zetterlund. He'll dump it in. Warren Fogle coming so close. He puts it off the post on the glove side of Romanov. Would have been the hat-trick goal for Warren Fogle. McDavid to Bouchard. Now on the left wing to Hyman. He'll come in. He gets some drive to the net, and that goes off of Romanov. Hyman out of the left wing corner. His shot, and it's blocked. I think Addison had it underneath him, and we get the whistle. 7:18 gone here in the third. 9-1 Oilers lead.
Out-of-town update. The LA Kings at home to Minnesota trail the Wild 2-0. There's about 15 minutes left in that game, and it has not been a polished performance from the Kings tonight. The Kings lose. Vegas can move ahead. Vegas finishes with Chicago and Anaheim. They're getting 2 wins.
They're getting 2 wins.
Yeah.
Vlasic in his own end on the left side. Got it up to the blue line. It's kept in, though, and it's Hyman along the boards. I wanted to go back to the point on the right, but Granlund broke it up and was able to get it out. Kulak, side his own end. Granlund in there, but he'll get it up the right wing for Zach Hyman. Hyman goes across to Desharnais. On the right to Hyman. Into the Shark zone. Just gets past Ferraro. Got it to the corner. Carpenter will take it in behind his net for San Jose. Up the right wing to Burrows. Burrows back to Carpenter. Into the Oiler end down the left wing. A shot towards the net and a save made by Skinner. A little backhand. He was able to keep it out and cover it up. 8 minutes, 9 seconds gone here in the third. 9-1 Oilers lead. 3-point night for Henrique, for Nurse, and for Holloway. And assist number 100 for Connor McDavid.
And no power plays for the Oilers.
That's right. The lock of the night, the Bob Stauffer lock of the night, still intact. 11:51 to go. That's really the only drama we have at this point.
No, we have whether or not they get 10.
Oh, well, I guess. I don't know. The lock of the night, to me, I'm more intrigued with here. There's Perry on the right side. We'll get the puck up to the blue line and just out. Burrows through the middle to Smith. Now on the right to Carpenter. He'll get top of the circle, hold it, shoot it wide of the net. It's around to the left point. Vlasic had kept it in, but he hit McLeod with it, and it comes out to Holloway. Off the left wing boards and in. Vlasic had to go off his stick into the skates of Carpenter, and McLeod can get it behind the net to Perry. He'll put it towards the goal, saved by Romanov. It'll go in behind the goal. Burrows snaps it around, doesn't get out. Matthias Ekholm on the left wing point. Makes the move to get by Smith. Across to Bouchard. Down the right wing to Perry. Off the post, and he goes in front of the net from a sharp angle.
He had Romanov off his post there.
There was a little bit of room. He tried to weasel that in on the short side. Bouchard with it just inside the Edmonton blue line. Flipped up and out. Vlasic to Carpenter. High in the air and out. And offside against the Sharks. They got to clear the zone, and Matthias Janmark will weave his way out. On the right now to Brown into the Sharks' end. Goes to the right wing corner. Taken away by Thrun. He'll get it out. Center ice, Janmark off the left wing boards and in. Carrick to it in the left wing corner. Out to the right side for Brown. To the blue line, Desharnais will shoot towards the net. It's wide. Janmark is in behind the San Jose net. Goes over to the right wing. So over halfway through the third period, 9-1 Oilers lead. Carrick to the left point. Kulak got it to the middle of the ice, cleared out by Graf. It will not be icing, as it was on net. Skinner can leave the puck to Desharnais in behind the Edmonton goal. Desharnais up the right wing, out of Nugent Hopkins. Through the middle, into the Shark end. Couple of moves, lost the puck in the slot. Goes to the left side. Ferraro will get it out. Dumped in by Costin. Kulak will go in behind the Edmonton net. Kulak steps out on the left wing. Banks it up to center off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Romanov out to play it. Didn't get much on that attempt to clear it, so Draisaitl keeps it in. To Fogle behind the net to Nugent Hopkins. Spins to the right wing corner. For Draisaitl to Nugent-Hopkins, to the blue line to Ceci. Now over to Nurse. He'll shoot towards the net and off the stick of Romanov and out of play. We're going to take a break with 8:48 to go here in the third. Edmonton up 9-1 on San Jose. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
You're listening to Oilers Hockey on 630 CHED and on the Radio Player Canada app.
9-1 Oilers lead, 8:48 to go in the third period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Last home game of the regular season for the Oilers. Faceoff will be to the right of Georgi Romanov. Ferraro up the right wing for the Sharks. He's able to get out just past Matthias Ekholm. He'll turn. Bouchard will come to assist. Puck goes along the right boards. Comes out to Eklund. His shot and a save made by Skinner. Zetterlund was waiting for the loose puck. And Skinner steered it to the corner. To center ice is Henrique. Gets over the center ice line. He'll dump it in. The left side. Ferraro up in the air and out. Zetterlund just got it into the Oilers zone, and Bouchard will scoop it up and out of the zone. Ferraro on the left wing for Granlund, met by Desharnais. Eklund, puck to the right wing corner. Vlasic will dump it in behind the Edmonton net. Granlund on the right side runs into Kulak. They're up against the boards. Does push to the middle, and it's Desharnais to get it out. We'll give it to McDavid. Left wing to Henrique. Into the Sharks zone. Goes to the left wing corner. Henrique tried to boot it to the slot. The puck brought out to center ice. Carpenter down the left wing. Stadnicka will put it across the slot. Nobody there for the Sharks. Puck gets into the corner. Smith off the right wing to the left wing point. To Thompson. To Vlasic. Is shot wide of the goal. Smith in the right wing corner to the blue line to Vlasic on the right. Across to Thompson. Rim that on the right. Vlasic's got to come in from the blue line. It is cleared out by Hyman, and it will be icing against Edmonton with 7:09 to go in the third. The Oilers up 9-1. Still lots to be determined over on the east side, Eastern Conference, as to who gets in.
Washington, though, controls it.
Yes.
The Islanders got in. There's one spot left. Washington can get in still. Pittsburgh, Detroit.
Off the draw, puck goes to Addison. His shot and the save made by Skinner.
Addison played for 5 years in Lethbridge. He can shoot the puck. He's got some offensive instincts. Peter Anholt, their longtime general manager.
Addison.
Brett Kissio.
Yeah. Addison ran the power play for him, and Lethbridge quarterbacked it.
Went from Pittsburgh to Minnesota. Bill Guerin had him.
Here's Addison, left wing point. Pass through the middle, off the stick of Holloway. That'll go out of play. Faceoff will stay in the Edmonton zone.
Well, Mr. Fogle's had a pretty good season. He's got a couple goals tonight. He's up to 40 points on the season, 19 goals, 40 points. I mean, those are middle six numbers all day.
Pending UFA at the end of the year is Warren Fogle. Picked a good time to have.
Well, he's at
Solid
275. You got to think with the increased cap, someone's got to give him three and a quarter, 3.5 per year.
Puck comes out of the zone. Now it hits Holloway's stick. McLeod's going to follow it up, goes off of Addison, and Bordelot will get it through the middle to Thrun. Now on the right, puck brought in by Graf. Roll it to the net. Skinner the save. And puck goes in behind the goal. The Nurse in the right wing corner, now up the right wing boards to Perry. Back to McLeod, will give it to Nurse. Now that goes deep into the Oiler end, over to the right side. McLeod up the right wing boards to Perry, who will get it out as it goes up in the air. Bounces around. In front of the Edmonton bench, it's in some skates. Chopped to the blue line. Ceci is forced back. Stadnicka is on him, will go across. And it's Bouchard to play it out. Under 6 to go here in the third. 9-1 Oilers lead.
Oilers don't seem that interested in scoring 10, do they?
Not at all. I think they were able to make their point in the first 40 minutes. Now Carrick brings the puck into the Shark zone right side. We'll give it to Brown. Over to Janmark, left wing. He's about top of the circle. Back to the blue line. Ekholm along the left wing boards. To Brown across to Matthias Ekholm, right wing point. Get the puck off the corner boards. Thompson is able to get it to the blue line where where Bouchard had kept it in. He'll go over to Vlasic. He'll skate up to center ice. Now dump it into the Oilers zone. Rims on the right, off a Carrick skate. Costin will keep it in. Over to Thrun. He'll shoot it, and that's blocked by Bouchard. Up the right wing to Brown. And over center ice. Dump the puck in. Oilers make some changes. Under 5 to go here in the third. 9-1 Edmonton leads. Thrun will get it out. It's going to roll towards Skinner. He'll have to play it. Kulak now to Desharnais. Skates through the middle of the ice. Into the Shark zone. Desharnais, just missed Fogle with it. Maybe an odd man rush for the Sharks. Granlund down the left wing, pulls to the middle, waiting. The shot, the save by Skinner, the rebound, they score. Right at the side of the net, Zetterlund able to pot that into the goal, and the Oiler lead now 9-2.
A rare offensive foray for Vincent Desharnais. And unfortunately, the Oilers turned the puck over.
Skinner made the original save, and there was Zetterlund to find the rebound. And at 15:29, Zetterlund gets his 23rd of the season. It's a 9-2 Oiler lead. Nugent Hopkins to Fogle, the chance, and unable to get it as Ferraro was in front of him, and the puck goes into the Oilers zone, dumped into the right wing corner. Warren Fogle's got 2 goals in this game. Searching for the hat trick. He's hit a post here in the third period. Draisaitl's going to bring it out, come down the left side. It's to the left wing corner of the Sharks end. Tied up by Burrows. It'll go in behind the net to Vlasic. Vlasic on the left side. Able to get it out. Nurse in his own blue line. Granlund on him. Up the left wing boards and out. Gets to center ice. Bordelot into the Oiler end on the left wing. For Graf in the left wing corner. 9-2 Edmonton. 3.5 to go here in the third period. Ceci will take it in behind the Edmonton net. Now up the left wing for Adam Henry. Cross ice on the right. That pass is a little behind Hyman. He's able to get to it, though. And it comes free. Henrique to Ceci. Now over to Nurse. He'll dump the puck in. Romanov out of his net. To Vlasic. Hard around to Graf. Playing through the middle of the ice. Goes over the stick of Ceci. Deep into the Oilers zone. As Ceci up the right wing. To Hyman. Now to McDavid. Into the Sharks' end. Pass to the middle to Nurse. Down the left to Henrique. His shot. Romanov the save. As he tried to go short side. The puck along the boards inside the Sharks zone. Bouchard in from the right wing point. Bouchard across the blue line to Matthias Ekholm, to Henrique across. One-timer, and that one ripped wide of the net off the left wing by Perry. And that goes off a stick and into the crowd inside that Sharks end. With 2:27 to go in the third, we're going to take a break. 9-2, Oilers lead the Sharks from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Get ready to live sky high. Sky Signature Suites offers remarkable units for rent, featuring sophisticated floor plans, designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. Sky is the address for socializing, dining, entertainment, and fun in the heart of Ice District. Sign a one-year lease now and receive a complimentary ticket to an Edmonton Oilers home playoff game. This offer won't last long. Visit skysignaturesuites.com for details.
It takes some courage to get out there and travel. You never know if your bags might mysteriously vanish, or if that guacamole is going to come back to haunt you, or if the plane just never takes off in the first place. But through it all, you have a partner in Alberta Blue Cross. Our travel insurance lets you take the security of home with you, wherever you go. Whatever life brings, be ready for it. Find travel insurance today at ab.bluecross.ca.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 9-2, Oilers lead. 2:27 to go in the third period.
Fogle out here with Carrick and Brown. He's going to get a couple more shifts in this game. You watch.
Puck to the right wing point. Bouchard to Ekholm. Side of the net, just directed wide by Fogle. Puck along the boards. Fogle off the right wing, going towards it. It forced in behind the net by Thrun, and Romanov will cover it up. Oh, Horn Fogle, he's hit a post in the third period. He's had a couple of other chances.
He's laughing.
Oh. Right at the side of the net, the redirect went off at the side of the goal. It's a very sharp angle, but still, so close. Face off in the Sharks' end to the left of Romanov. Carrick wins the draw to Bouchard, right point. Does come out. I'm not sure if Fogle will even come off the ice. He might just stay out there for the last 2 minutes. Here's Bouchard, will bring it in on the right wing. Got it in behind the net. Vlasic up the right wing boards. Gushchin will get to center ice, and that's offside. Crowd calling for 10 goals.
Well, I think we've seen enough of Mr. McDavid and Draisaitl.
Oh, yeah. Holloway, McLeod.
It's hard to believe, right? 9 goals in the first 34 minutes of this game, and just called off the dogs.
Yeah. Desharnais on the left side to Kulak, back to Desharnais. The right wing to McLeod will get it to center ice. Just gets to center. Granlund skied into the Oilers zone. Cross ice pass over the stick of Eklund. On the right side, Comps dump it into the left wing corner of the Oiler end. Granlund goes in behind the net to the right. The wraparound off the pad of Skinner, and he'll cover it with 1:13 to go here in the third. Shots 37-20. It's a 9-2 lead for Edmonton.
So David Quinn used to be the head coach of the Rangers. He got COVID. Chris Knobloch got called up from Hartford, and in his first game, they won 9-0 over the Flyers. Mika Zibanejad had 6 points. He scored 6 goals in the second period.
Perry off the draw, the right side to Kulak, off the boards and in. Holloway in on the forecheck. Puck rimmed to the point. Kulak quickly gets that left point to keep it in. As we're in the last minute here in the third period. Oilers up 9-2. Eklund on the left wing. Dump it in behind the Edmonton net. Kulak around the boards to the line where Burrows had kept it in. Goes to Zetterlund, right wing corner. Now to Granlund on the left. Taken to the boards by Kulak. Holloway to the middle of the ice, and it's Desharnais to get it out. Desharnais skating into the Shark zone. Will dump it. Romanov out of his net. For Ferraro as he turns it in the left wing corner. High in the air and out. 20 seconds to go here in the third. Carrick over the center ice line. He'll dump it in. Puck along the left wing boards. Janmark behind the net was looking for Fogle. CC in from the right wing point. That puck is cleared out. Left side, Bordelot into the Oilers zone. Is shot towards the net. That goes wide, and this one's over. 9-2 the final. Oilers over the Sharks. As In Excess said, sometimes you kick, sometimes you get kicked. And tonight, the Oilers were wearing the boots. 9-2, the final here at Rogers.
Well, two teams headed definitely in two different directions. Really no other way to say it. By the way, Cam, did Edmonton get a power play tonight?
Nope. The lock of the night came through. That was the Bob Stauffer lock of the night. No penalties, no power plays for the Oilers. Only one for the Sharks.
49th win of the year for Edmonton.
As they salute the crowd here. Finished the year 28-9-4 at home.
Given that they had a 1-4-1 start, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Oilers had 9 goals. 35 minutes and 35 seconds into this game. We can head downstairs. Brendan Escott standing by with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
Well, obviously a big night to wrap things up for your team, Ryan, but let's focus on the captain and his accomplishment. We see what and heard really what it meant to the fans, but to you as a teammate and a long-time one, just take us into your headspace.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps surprising you what he can do. I mean, 100 assists. You probably would have thought that was impossible before the year. But it never really is with him. So incredibly proud of him, and obviously we're very happy and within the group. But I know he's just happy to get a big win.
How do you think the team did managing such an obscure game where you're up so big so early, and it just kind of continues that way?
You just want to keep playing the right way, build habits, and just kind of build off that. I mean, obviously, like you said, we got up early, and we just wanted to play the right way and just make sure that we didn't give anything up easy.
Fan appreciation night here in-house, but obviously a big listenership right across northern Alberta. Just a message as we wrap up the home regular season and get ready for the real deal here in a week.
Yeah, I mean, the best fans in the league for sure. They support us constantly, and we're excited to get it going in front of at Rogers here in a week or two.
Thanks, Ryan.
Week or so.
Guys.
All right, thanks very much, Brendan Escott downstairs with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And going into this one, just looking at the Sharks lineup, they have a lot of players up from the American Hockey League, a lot of inexperienced players. It was expected that the Oilers had an incredibly good shot at winning this game, but I didn't have 9 goals after 40 minutes really penciled in, but that's how it worked out. But really, start to finish, Edmonton was solid all the way through.
They were, and they never really had it to push it.
No,
either.
exactly.
I feel a little bit bad, but what can you say?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, what are you going to do? The team's still going to play. They're still going to play hard. I would have loved to have seen Warren Fogle get the hat-trick goal.
I think everybody would have, but at the end of the day, wasn't meant to be.
No.
You got the win. That's all that matters. And And McDavid got the record in front of his home crowd. That matters.
Yep.
And now you got a equally unique experience coming up in the desert camp.
Isn't that the truth? Going in there to play the last game at the Mullet Arena. The Arizona Coyotes hosting the Edmonton Oilers on Wednesday. That's going to be some experience. I'm looking forward to it, but I feel bad for the fans of the Coyotes. But I mean, what are you going to do? You're not going to stay in a 4,600 seat building for very long. So
they're headed to better days as an organization. But the tickets are $1,000 Canadian.
I've heard that. I heard it's...
Cam, not even you can afford to pick up tickets for your friends.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's going to be something, absolutely. Well, so was this one. 9-2 the final. The Oilers defeat the San Jose Sharks. Connor McDavid gets to assist number 100.
Lots of productivity tonight, this game, right?
Yeah, you just go up and down through it. 3-point nights for Adam Henrique, Darnell Nurse, Dylan Holloway. It's just 2 goals for Warren Fogle. Came awfully close to the hat trick.
He did.
Connor McDavid with the assist, which is what he scored a goal early in the game, but everybody wanted to see the assist and the outpouring.
By the way, McDavid only played 15:45 in this game tonight.
That's all he had to.
Yeah.
That's all he had to. So, 9-2 the final. Oilers over the Sharks. The home portion of the regular season done for Edmonton. They still have a couple of road games. Wednesday in Arizona, Thursday in Denver. But they win this one going away. 9-2 the final over the Sharks. The Rogers post-game show. It's coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Nurse into his own zone, turns it up the left side. Now to McDavid. In over the line. McDavid looking to the net, waiting. The pass. Scores! Hyman with the goal. McDavid with the assist. That's 100 on the season for Connor McDavid.
Well, there you have it. That's the highlight zone for Century Casino. All in, all games, all season. Century Casino. 3 great locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Until April 20th, make the shift to more savings at Fountain Tire and get up to 25% off select tires, including Goodyear. Restrictions apply. Financing available. Book online today. I forgot to mention the bonus $50 off any service of $150 or more. I knew 15 seconds wasn't long enough.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. After years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power onboard. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Until April 20th, make the shift to more savings at Fountain Tire and get up to 25% off select tires, including Goodyear. Restrictions apply. Financing available. Book online today. I forgot to mention the bonus $50 off any service of $150 or more. I knew 15 seconds wasn't long enough.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Put it off the inboard so it goes to the left wing corner. Carrick to the point to Nurse. Fans on his shot and the puck comes free. Smith's got a breakaway. Smith in the shot. Glove save made by Skinner.
That's the save of the game, brought to you by Access Insurance. Alberta oil field and construction contractors can count on huge saves when they need it the most. Visit AccessInsuranceGroup.com. We bring aboard our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, Connor McDavid gets to 100 assists.
Yeah, it was a matter of time tonight as his line had 2 grade A scoring chances every shift that they were out there. So an incredible accomplishment. You look at the players that have done it before. There's only 3 of them. He's number 4. There may be a number 5 coming in a couple of days, but an amazing season. The world's best just continues to impress. I loved when they interviewed RNH, and he really had no words to describe it.
Tells you everything you need to know.
It does. I mean, when you amaze your own teammates, when you amaze your peers, you're something special. And it only took 53 seconds tonight for the Edmonton Oilers fans and everyone around the National Hockey League to realize how important Connor McDavid is to the Oilers as he scored 53 seconds into the game.
Former Edmonton Oiler Klim Kostin played 18 minutes. He was the only Sharks skater not to be a minus tonight. I don't know how he did it. That's an incredible stat.
It is, and I like Klim. I don't know if Klim makes this Oiler team right now, if he was over here right now. I think the Oilers are that much deeper than they were last year, and I think that's why there's excitement here in Edmonton and what they can do in the playoffs. This is the best Oiler team. This is my 18th year. This is the best Oiler team that has been here since I've been around for 18 years. They are very good, and right now, looking at the standings, it looks like it probably is going to be a Las Vegas Golden Knight, Edmonton Oiler first round.
Which we didn't, I seem to recall, Rob, somebody, you had pretty much anointed L.A. as to be...
Well, I can't believe the L.A. Kings went and lost 2 of the games against 2 bad teams coming down the stretch.
Anaheim and Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm like, seriously? So,
well, there's a lot of veteran experience in that L.A. roster. Do you think they didn't want to, they're getting Dallas. I think Dallas is deeper than Edmonton, so...
over the course, although having said that, I just looked at the standings. The Vancouver Canucks can still win the conference. The Vancouver Canucks right now are 4 points.
Yeah.
They can get 4 more points. Dallas has 1 game left against the St. Louis Blues. St. Louis is a pretty good team. And if they can somehow beat Dallas, the Winnipeg game's probably going to mean nothing the last game of the season between Winnipeg and Vancouver.
Vancouver got Calgary in the other game?
Yeah. So the Vancouver Canucks, what this really shows you is how cool a season this is, that we're 3 days from the end of the season. We still don't know who Edmonton's playing. We don't know any of the series, really, other than the Jets and the Colorado Avalanche, and the Jets boot stomped Colorado last time those 2 teams played.
And I wouldn't be betting on that again. And you know what? Edmonton pounded Vegas last year 7-4 with 9 games left in the regular season. This year they beat them 5-1 without Connor McDavid. But Vegas has got the reinforcements coming. Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
The Smart Play of the Night is brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the box the next time you shop. And, we'll tell you that we're going to give it to Connor McDavid on the 2-on-1 setup with Zach Hyman for McDavid's 100 assist of the year. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
Every time the Oilers play, you win. Because for $4.95, you can grab a KFC Big Crunch sandwich every Oilers game day. That's right. For only $4.95, you can bite into a KFC sandwich filled with a crispy seasoned chicken breast and topped with lettuce and mayo anytime the Oilers hit the ice. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Offer only redeemable in restaurant at participating KFC locations. Other conditions may apply.
McDavid trying to come in with speed. Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores!
Hey, Edmonton. Rogers wants you to stay connected to your Edmonton Oilers.
Connor McDavid! Fantastic!
Catch every goal on Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network with Rogers 5G mobile plans. To learn more, visit rogers.com/5G. That's rogers.com/5G.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 630 CHED, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Behind the net to Perry. 30 seconds to go in the period. To the blue line on the left point. Nurse on the right to Henrique in front of the net. Scores! Dylan Holloway with a redirection through the 5-hole. And it's 4-0 Edmonton.
And that made it 4-0. That turned out to be the Alberta Blue Cross insurance goal of the game. Whatever life brings, we've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Edmonton built up a 4-0 lead. Sharks got a goal early in the second, and the Oilers scored 5 more in the second to make it 9-1 and called off the Dogs at that point. We go to the Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Wednesday, Bakersfield takes on Ontario, and then they get a home-and-home with Henderson. That's Vegas's farm team coming up on Friday and Saturday to close out the regular season. Henderson's going to miss the playoffs. The Bakersfield Condors are in. In the National Hockey League, huge game out west where the LA Kings defeated on home ice by the Minnesota Wild by a score 3-1. So it's all in front of Vegas now to jump LA for the third spot and end up facing Edmonton in round one of the NHL playoffs. Meanwhile, Rangers double up Ottawa 4-0. Washington controls their own destiny. They shut out Boston 2-0. Buffalo 4-2 over Tampa. Pittsburgh, huge win. They beat Nashville 4-2. Islanders 4-1 over New Jersey. Detroit wins in overtime 5-4 over Montreal. What does it all mean? Well, I will tell you this, that in the Eastern Conference, the New York Islanders clinch a playoff spot. They are in the Metropolitan. So Boston is currently first, Florida second in the East. Both teams have played 81 games. The Leafs are third. So whoever comes in, if Boston gets the division, then it's going to be Florida. If Florida gets the division, Boston plays Toronto. Meanwhile, the Rangers have top spot clinched now overall in the Eastern Conference. Carolina will be the 2 seed. They're getting the New York Islanders. So Tampa Bay right now would play whoever is between Florida Panthers and Boston, whoever ends up coming up first in the Atlantic, and then either Washington, Detroit, or Pittsburgh. Don't think Philadelphia can catch. They still might be alive. I better check that. I guess theoretically, is it possible that Washington, Detroit? Anyhow, bottom line here, whoever gets the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference is going to end up playing the New York Rangers in round number 1. So 5-4 Detroit over Montreal and OT. Islanders win 4-1 over the Devils. 4-2 Pittsburgh over Nashville. Buffalo 4-2 over Tampa. Washington 2-0 victory over Boston. And the Rangers 4-0 over Ottawa. Here, the Oilers pound San Jose 9-2. So the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Molson Cup 3 stars presented by Molson. Whether it's Canadian Ultra, Export, or Excel, or Molson with your name on it. Third start tonight, a goal and 2 assists, Dylan Holloway. Second start tonight with 2 goals, Warren Fogle. But the first start tonight, he scored opening shift of the game that he was on the ice. He added an assist. He went +3. His assist, the 100th this season. The 4th man in NHL history to do it, Connor McDavid. The Rogers postgame shows heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Oilers return to action Wednesday night in Arizona. For my play-by-play partners this season, Jack Michaels, Cam Moon, Cam Collins, Night's Game, Rob Brown, Reed Wilkins, Brendan Escott, studio producers, Kellen Kennedy at the helm tonight, along with Angie Quinnell, and our ace engineer, Troy Bowler, Bob Stauffer, saying so long, everybody. Oilers close out their regular season schedule. Good news is they got playoff home schedule coming up as well. Edmonton finishes the year 28-9-4 at home. Chris Knobloch, 27.
100 assists. Why don't you take it away from here and tell us what it feels like to have that kind of number?
Yeah, you know, it's just cool to see some of the names that have done it. Obviously, those other guys are, you know, the best players to ever play in this game, and just cool to be, you know, kind of be in the same breath as them. You know, in that regard, it's pretty special. When it comes to your game, everything seems so natural. Is doing what we've seen you do 100 times this season maybe the most natural part of it? I would say it's not fun later trying to figure out ways to get assists. Your brain is, you know, sometimes you're overthinking it, and you know, nice just to get out of the way and move on, and you know, keep going down the stretch here and get ready for what matters. It is nice to hit a plateau of 100 assists. Why don't you take it away from here and tell us what it feels like to have that kind of number? Yeah, you know, it's just cool to see some of the names that have done it. Obviously, those other guys are, you know, the best players to ever play in this game, and just.
Bye.